kitten.
Space kitten. Space kitten.
Whoa! I just noticed. I mean, I didn't know what was in the... That's so... Oh, man. That's so nice.
These are courtesy of one known as Artemis in chat. I don't know if she's with us right at this very moment, but
There she is.
She
Yes, she is here.
Artemis,
She made these
yes.
wonderful.
They're
wonderful
so
Lego.
good.
She didn't have me around to measure. She just guessed at my head size. Perfect.
Her guess was smaller than mine.
Yeah,
And a good guess it was.
yeah.
Oh, hello, Max.
They are a bit warm to be wearing inside, so they won't be staying on for long, but I wanted to share them with everyone because they're so fucking cool. But
They're
you also have
amazing.
something cool to show off.
What is... What?
She sent me a little card.
Oh.
Dear
I guess we
Kate,
do as well.
we allowed John to leave the basement because, we're nice people, finally. The end. Made up story. No. Secret message from Secret. Yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's just normal, light message. Nothing too secret.
That's lovely.
That's my mic cable, my friend.
Oh, boy.
My little friend.
My whittle friend.
Chaos.
That would be incredibly unsatisfying if you brought a third cat in and the cat didn't create any chaos at all.
It's true. Crosshair's been sending him direction all week long, so he's been learning his chaotic ways.
I'm hoping he's just going to sleep behind me. Yeah, I can't wait, Eric. Go ahead and hit
Kitty
us up.
House has a light echo. Uh-oh.
Nah, it's just our, we're coming to you live from the International Space Station, where it's all clangy metal.
Do that, Ergwen. They're as agile as, actually muscle controlled. Something like that.
Yes.
Should we handle the echo, though? As much as I... Wait.
Is it that they're too loud and they're being picked up by us? I don't think so.
Just let us know if we can go
let us
down or
let
up.
us know what's going on,
Hello, Max.
folks. In terms of this echo.
Hello, everybody. I mean, another week,
these off so I
another
don't melt.
week feels like a year. It's good.
Put these in the
Requiem
safe
knows what's up. Ooh. Hi, Max. Okay.
Can you turn them down just a tad?
On the speaker.
Vantamax.
Hmm?
Vantamax.
Vantamax.
I decided is my new, it's my Cyberpunk PC name for the next time I play a Cyberpunk game of any kind.
Right. The fact that we have music set up
to play
right away means
Oh,
that
God, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
So here we are.
Yeah. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. It's true. As much as Monday is the official day, a lot of folks get the cooking done on Sunday so that they can clean up the day after or sooner.
What's everyone having? Turkey.
Well, soup now.
Turkey soup.
What do you mean now?
Well, we had turkey, and then after some of the turkey was consumed, you end up with a lot of leftover turkey. So we made stock, and then we made soup.
Very
Delicious.
nice, very nice.
I love that, like turkey soup. It can be really hearty. You get a good thick.
Didn't put barley in it this time, though.
Yeah.
What?
I missed the barley.
Okay, next time.
Next time.
I will be making a tofu and mushroom pie tonight, which I will be bringing, which I will be having tomorrow, which is very lovely.
And I'm making a roast butternut squash with Brussels sprouts and potatoes. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh,
Nom, nom,
nom,
nom,
nom.
That mic over there? No, it's not plugged into anything. That mic over there? On the bookshelf? No.
Should I check to see if these are
We
set
don't
correctly?
have the stream open for any crazy reason in another window. No, because we'd be echoing, right? Yeah.
Test.
So this is supposed to be USB audio codec.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be this. Yep. And
Yeah, it's supposed to be this, because that's coming out through us. Yeah.
that's funny.
I too will put my pie recipe in the Discord. It is delicious.
It is delicious.
I have made it a few times.
It
now.
converted me to mushrooms. I'm
15
pretty sure
squares,
that
Mark.
pie like single-handedly made me like mushrooms.
Should I go listen to it?
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
sure.
Okay.
that's fair. It's pretty good. Anyway. Oh, the botch emote. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that's right. I can't unlock it.
So this is it. Your character sheets are locked in as of now. So fuck you.
Oh. Well,
Well,
okay.
Crosshair, we want to know if it's wrong because, okay, look, this has been said on Twitter. I'm going to say it right now. If you know that there's an audio issue and you don't tell us, we don't know. And if we don't know, we can't fix it. And it is incredibly frustrating for us to stream for hours on end and only find out afterwards that there was a problem. If it's something that we can easily fix, we'd rather just fix it. So
Should I
that-
hear Scott and Liz?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Indeed, I have a very specific memory of an episode where, yeah, coming off the VOD, we were like, oh.
They sound fine to me. Maybe a bit quieter than
Oh.
us.
It says echo is gone.
All right.
Kate, are you the cause of the echo?
No, we love Kate.
Kate, are you made of that? What that theater was made of? In that one place where if you whisper on one side of the stage, you can hear another one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. I just thought it was so. Ooh.
Okay, but is Kate the echo is kind of the question
Am I
here.
the echo now that I am back here? I'm
Test. Hello, this is us talking while Kate is back in the room.
Yeah, it's,
Hi.
we're all just having a
redirect
good
the
chatteroo.
direction of the speakers. Also, am I
doke.
ridiculously quiet? Because I was when I was over there, but I was very far away.
Party. I think we're good.
Okay, thanks folks
Do
for letting us
something.
know.
Thanks, Brendo. Oh my god, so cute. He is the darkness.
He is the darkness.
He is the
So,
darkness. Justice. Yeah.
You're not making any extracurricular adjustments to your sheet. Kate had an XP error that we have rectified.
Yeah, I just shifted purchase order because I realized I wasted 5 XP by buying 1 and then 2 instead of 2 and then 1 sort of thing.
Bang. Yeah, take that 5 XP.
Min-max, yeah!
Nothing that was
No.
glaring, so
No.
we're not going to worry about that. At the same time, have any of you decided to spend XP? Well, there are.
Oh,
Gotta save sometimes, you know?
Okay.
Bring it on, Aragorn. Bring it
I
on.
got well-rounded, which is what I switched orders with. I choose any 2 skills; they permanently become career skills. So I chose perception and
Pikachu!
something else. It's on
Pikachu!
my digital one. I'm a bad
Squirrel.
person. I chose perception and something, and I will update you folks in a second.
But hang on, so you just got a talent that let you get 2 extra career skills?
Yep.
That's amazing. I don't know, I
Cost me
feel like that's
15
really
XP
good.
to do it, so it's like you have to figure out whether or not you're actually going to buy enough things to make it worth it.
I think so. 5
cool.
XP saved.
Cool was the other one that I made career.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice. What about you?
I got ranged heavy 3. I
Whoa.
imagine that Melba is very traumatized by how poorly she did capturing that bounty, so she's been training even harder.
Just like the equivalent of smacking a tennis ball against the wall of a garage, but
Yeah,
instead
that's
you're
exactly
just
what-
shooting the shit out of the Redshift Runner.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey! I'm imagining like sitting in the jail cell, whipping the bouncy ball back and forth. Like,
Rigel, it's for the cause.
Great Escape style.
It's
Yeah,
for the
there you go.
cause. Yeah, it's 3 yellow dice.
except she's sitting there going,
3 yellow dice, which is very exciting.
yeah, it is actually really good.
Yeah.
Better than my shooties.
Well, now that we've had all that, we can actually see how people have fucked up in the past and how they'll fuck up in the future. Star Wars,
the
everybody.
Fuck
Fuck up brigade.
A long time
Redshift
ago in a galaxy far away.
Far away.
It's the longest one, it's the farthest two. But it's on a carriage return, so it's that whole.
Carriage return is a good term, Kate. I like that. I mean, I know. Anyway, I know what it is. I just like it's a good. Here you go. Nay.
Nay. I didn't answer just in case she was serious.
Take glasses on.
I don't think she's.
That's your fault.
I know.
What's Fina's fault?
It's Kate's fault that she isn't wearing her glasses.
Oh, fair.
But I don't need to be looking, so it's fine.
Man, yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah, 2 dead huts.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to process
One
last
bright
session,
day
like-
in the middle of the night, 2 dead huts got up to fight.
I love it.
Crosshair's asking for you to increase your volume and has done for a couple of times now.
I just wanted. Sorry about that. Hi. Am I better now? How is this?
I mean, you're always quiet.
That's my
You got to look
secret.
forward to.
I'm always quiet.
That's my secret.
A's were written really weird on my computer, but that's my computer's fault for sure. Sweet.
Fuck you, computer. Ooh, I've got to open all my notes.
No.
Yeah, no, it's my computer being weird.
All my nodes. My nodes. Backstory notes.
Crosshair, get all of your complaining about it done now. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'd rather fix it before we start than.
yeah.
Oh.
Mid sesh. Yeah.
Oh, here's another thing.
Oh.
While we're on the topic of talking about audio, if we're currently in the middle of fixing something, making jokes about whether it's fixed or not is entirely unhelpful. For some reason, it happens a lot, and like it's just sort of like
That honestly gets a red card. Please do not make jokes about audio levels while we're trying to fix them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
because we don't know, right? So, but like everybody, like for some reason, that's when everybody starts kind of being like, "Oh yeah, no, Kate, totally, I can't hear her at all. She's like gone away," and it's just like, no.
Yeah.
Then we'll think that her microphone's broken, and then we have to
Yeah.
fix it. So,
You ever heard of the chat that cried wolf?
oh shit.
Mm-hmm. We've all heard the legend.
I think we just cried when we saw Jaja.
Is that like Evil Squeezee's chat on Mondays when they're doing their werewolf
I
game?
was crying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cry wolf. I see what you did there. That was
Because
good.
of the wolf, I cried. I'm here.
Wolves cried. People died.
We do that, Al. The time. No, it's good.
Yeah. Well, then it looks like we're gonna start, Liz. If you want to.
Absolutely. Speaking of red cards, we have 3 colored cards to keep us safe and having fun. The first option for this is a green card. That means that everything is going great despite potential appearance to the contrary, and I am enthusiastically consenting to continue. Yellow card is we need to pause because I need to make everybody aware of something. We're cool to keep playing, but I need to make sure that you know something that's quite important in this moment. And a red card is we are stopping the game and we are only continuing when the person who pulled a red card says that it's cool to keep going. And it doesn't ever have to be explained or justified.
Mhm.
Hey, friends, you don't have cards, but you do have options. You have 2 tools in the chat that you can use. You can message Aragorn or Crosshair if you want to make anything known to them, and they can pass their feedback along to John anonymously if you wish. You can also message John. And
Technically at RPG Clinic.
at RPG Clinic. And finally, if need be, you can leave. We will be sad to see you go, but you do need to keep yourself safe. That is of the utmost importance, and we want everyone here to be safe and having fun. Thank you. For
We
coming
here at
to this
RPG
talk.
Clinic would encourage you to get out if you have to.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stray Dog.
Yay!
Chat.
Thank you.
Tool 1, Tool 2.
That is She Who Knows 10,000 Things and Entropy's Disciple, who are both here, ready to beep boop their way into our hearts.
Aw, motherfucker. I can't hear beep boop without saying it now. Honestly, it's a problem. I should get some help for it. Wait.
So if season 1 starts playing and you hear beep boop, you just go, motherfucker.
Motherfucker! Like, honestly.
I dream.
Whereas I think the
motherfucker.
mother gods need nothing next to technology.
Next to technology.
Every time. And I think of John and I each having terrible illnesses, beating the shit out of each other
Sweating out.
in a sweaty basement.
Oh, yeah. Not our finest moments. I will have to point that out right
among
here,
my
right now.
finest.
Fuck. Charlotte was so done.
Yeah, she was like, "Can I go home?" Perfect. Oh.
Is everybody typing something first, or?
My chat seems to have frozen. That's all. But
Space is supposed to be this this incredibly remote place. It's one of the experiences that us today as humans have had, that a few of us have experienced microgravity, have been out in orbit, some as far away as the moon. And there's always sort of a description that when you're out there and you can see the entire planet, it changes you. Now, imagine that seeing the planet is just some everyday normal occurrence. It's not even that special for some people. So what becomes special at that point? What is the moment where people stand in awe, or sit in awe, or slither in awe? What's that thing that can drive people to moments of clarity, spirituality, of awe of the universe itself? Now, in Star Wars, there's a couple of easy answers, but they don't really apply to these three. They perhaps don't find anything in awe. Maybe today. We'll see. All right, folks, you have to roll your destiny points.
Yes.
Roll 1 force die, s'il vous plaît.
One light side.
all right, return doesn't just do it for me.
That's not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
You are my density.
You are my density.
Why are you?
So we're going to have a look at your obligation. You've now, despite the fact that you are tipping the scales at over 50% of your obligation, you have not triggered it yet. So we're going to have a look to see if we can get that to happen. 62, which means you still...
Oh, shit.
Doesn't make any kind of sense. Statistically, doesn't make sense.
That's 1 out of every 16 times that could potentially happen.
The dice screw us over almost in all other situations except this one.
I'd rather they screw us over in this one.
I know.
And not get shot and roll my obligation, please.
You've just captured Lobaku, the Wookiee, in an alleyway on Nar Shaddaa after experiencing his pitch to others to try and convince those who are of the criminal underworld to admit their crimes and to report them directly to the Empire, strictly so that they can avoid interference from them. But he is now stunned in your care. I'll point out that none of you are all that, brawny, and lifting a Wookiee is going to take some doing for you. In fact, I would wager to say that none of you individually are strong enough to lift him
But
at
for
all.
the power of friendship?
With the power of friendship, it would still be extremely ungainly.
What if we're like real friends? Like
Do we
real
still
that's
have that transport or whatever the heck we used to get here?
Yeah.
You parked it.
Van.
It's just a van.
Like a flying van.
I don't know why I picture like the levitating like flat thing with some seats.
Scott and I immediately just
Beep, beep.
picture a sad van. We're driving. All right.
That should
This
be
is-
the car that you drive, is just like a panel van.
Yeah.
But like the tires like turn into, little like, what's the word I'm looking for? Little fans or whatever. So they just like.
No, I was talking about your personal vehicle.
Oh yes, I'll be trading in our new car for an old shitty van shortly. Yeah.
I mean, that would be a pretty long winch. Right now, the Redshift Runner is on the other side of the planet.
Okay, everyone.
winch.
On 3. 1.
What are we doing
Two.
on 3?
We're lifting them.
Oh, I opened the door to the vehicle.
1, 2, 3.
So I'm actually going to ask one of you to just roll me one single die. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna roll, and if it comes up evens, someone's going to notice you. And if it comes up odds, you're fine.
Oh my god. Oh no.
No.
So as you're lifting this Wookiee, as you're like heaving it up onto your, there is a. Oh, I know exactly what's gonna happen here. You see a small hooded figure with quite bright eyes, and that's all you can see of its face, wander up and looking at you and just pointing, and you hear oh man, I don't think I can go that high anymore. Oh no, God, fuck.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
Damn.
That was everything I never knew I needed.
That was not gonna happen. Yeah, I've lost my upper register. I have to get it back. Anyway, yeah, a Jawa is currently pointing at you and making a big deal out of it.
The Wookiee or the craft that we're driving?
Well, basically
the situation.
all of you.
That's fair.
What? Just go about your business. We'll go about ours. Nothing to see here. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We don't have anything for you. Okay. We're gonna try to get this guy. Try to get this guy into the confines of our ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Peter.
hustle. Hustle it.
So you dump him unceremoniously in the back of your transport?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay. Other than the Jawa, who is noticing and is now like walking forward and starting to grab a hold of the transport's bumper and like pull at it for whatever
I'm gonna
reason.
like swat at his hand. No, this isn't for salvage. Nope. There's no spare parts here.
Taco. And then he just like with his with a little stick that he's holding, he just sort of jabs you with it.
Like just crouch down so that I'm at like eye level with it.
Okay.
Then like whip my Leku across its shoulder.
It like takes a step back and just
Not very nice, is it?
and then it just tries walking past you to get onto the transport.
Nope.
Yeah. Can I flash my blaster? Like if I just like pull aside my coat to show that like we are armed, in case the Jawa is not aware.
Tisa, and he Jawa's pointing again at the Wookiee.
You just don't get to look. Maybe we can make a deal, huh? How about we give you some information about somewhere fun that you can go and spend your time, and we just get out of here, right?
Who's got the best xenology?
That would probably be Rigel.
I have 3 intelligence.
So I'm just going to tell you, Jawas are not interested in information. They're interested in things that they can barter.
Ooh, we've got some. We can tell you where a nightclub was just attacked by a mysterious ship, and there's tons of salvage over there. Tons of shiny things.
Debris,
That you can
yeah.
find. Yeah.
The whole
tons of-
place
probably
was
lots of weapons.
demolished, so you can basically probably call all your friends and salvage the whole place.
Veka! And it tries to get back onto the transport,
Nope.
pointing in the direction that you came from.
That is the direction it is.
Veka.
We're not gonna take you, okay?
And now the Jawa's taking its stick and is starting to try to poke at the blaster that you're pointing at it.
Get off our transport now.
We'll tell you exactly where it is if you get off the transport.
They do not care about information.
Rip.
However, that's a coercion. So I'm gonna have you.
But it's
I'm gonna have you roll your coercion with a boost die, Melba.
Whoa.
nice.
What the fuck?
So with 3 successes and 2 advantage.
Oh, I didn't put any diff though. Sorry.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fine.
no, you
No wonder it was so
definitely
good.
have
Ah,
the
no
difficulty is just gonna be
failures.
1.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, no advantage anymore. But after you kind of thrust your blaster at it for a bit more, I assume you're just like you're being stern
Trying
with
to
it.
poke him like off the transport.
Okay, so poke it off the transport, and the Jawa just goes, and then backs away slowly.
Yes. Yes.
People desperately need to see every roll. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
And I hop onto the transport, presuming we've yeeted the Wookiee onto it by now.
Yeah, the
Do we know
Wookiee's
where
on
the
the
nearest-
transport.
Imperial outpost is, or whatever drop-off zone. Where are you taking this guy?
Some kind of Imperial drop-off zone.
There is none on this planet.
Then we're taking him onto our ship. Your ship.
Let's get going
Well, your borrowed
before
ship.
adoring fans start looking for signatures.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's a good
there's none
idea.
on this moon.
Yeah.
Right. You don't think anyone else on the ship will have a problem with this, right? Everyone, we're all going to be.
Oh, no,
cool
she's
cats.
she's well aware. I told her already. She just said he cannot be allowed to see her. So we stow him in one of our prisoner bays,
It's not what they.
and
intended
leave him.
purpose.
We leave him there until we get to the drop-off zone.
You wanna cage a Wookiee in a confined space.
Absolutely.
Let him get really angry and then
Yeah.
just like open the door.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
plan.
Yep.
Well, it's not like you have like your own personal carbonite freezing machine on your ship.
Or don't I spend a destiny point? No, I'm just kidding.
No, because at this point in time in the Star Wars universe, nobody has used a carbonite freezing machine to try and transport somebody.
I don't even know if they've used them on
We'll
people that
invent
they
it.
wanted to unfreeze.
Yeah, maybe Jabba will learn from us. Or Boba or whoever. Okay. Well, I'm with the Jawa safely like off
Oh yeah.
off the thing. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna see if Lobaku is like well secured back there or as good as possible, and take off and try to take us back to the Redshift, unless you're driving.
I don't care, whatever you prefer.
It's because you drove.
I did like to drive last time. It was nice.
I'll just. Do you mind if I?
Rigel drives, that way Melba's around to smack him back to unconsciousness if he wakes up.
Yeah, because I did such a great job last time.
Well, you did a fine job. He's a
Teamwork.
I
huge-
did not. It was Fina. Did absolutely everything, and you helped. Fina.
Teamwork.
Kick ass.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Fina. Though it was a good idea.
Where are you headed?
The docking bay where we left the Redshift Runner. I'm gonna try to take us on a slightly circuitous route if I can to like not drive past the crime scene as much as possible.
You could just go the other way around the moon.
We're about halfway, right? So why not?
Okay, sure. When you make it there, the Redshift Runner is sitting and waiting as usual. There is no one who seems to have any interest in the ship currently.
That's good. We still don't know anything about that captain guy, right? We just no one's got like a checkered past with the captain at all or anything like that. I
Nope.
assume not.
Not that I can recall.
You would recall though, right?
Depends on how much I've had to drink.
It's too real, Melba. Hop on.
I mean, if your contacts for your bounty drop-off are really friendly, you could find some friendly way of mentioning that you bumped into a captain. Try to get some intel on him and what the heck he's up
That's
hell
true,
he's up
actually.
to.
You seem pretty well connected. We can try our best as
Yeah,
well.
I'm very well connected. Absolutely, and I would be thrilled to do some digging.
But if they seem really angry, take your money and leave, because I've heard that they don't like messengers that have anything but nice things to say.
Eat him onto the ship.
So I'd like to park right next to the Redshift, and then I need to get rid of this thing because it was stolen from a crime boss who's now dead. So
Is it really stolen though? If the
That
police
just means
boss
it's
is
free
Straight up,
property, and this is Nar Shaddaa. There's no police to catch you if you steal stuff.
Right. So that means that stealing from like essentially organized crime
Yeah, or
is perfectly safe
yeah,
and with
there
no
will be
consequence
repercussions.
whatsoever.
Yeah, no, you can bring it back.
I wasn't
But-
gonna bring it back.
Whatever, you can park it in a ditch. I don't care. Anyway, onto the ship.
Can we safely transport Lobaku or whatever his name is?
Yeah, Lobaku or
What do you mean by safely
that's
transport?
I heard some growling coming from back there. Is he like awake? or-
He's stirring.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Yeah.
We're going fast.
Got his
I'd like
feet.
to clamp the other set of binders that I have onto his ankles.
Nice.
Okay.
He's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, but at least he'll be mad and less mobile.
Okay. We're gonna try to bring him on and straight into one of the smuggling compartments.
So your gangway is up.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I'll lower the gangplank.
Tenderly stroke.
There's
That's exactly how I do that.
seems to be some hesitation again.
What's the problem?
It starts descending, but at an incredibly slow pace.
Look, I'm gonna take the
Oh
end
my
and try to
God.
pull it down a little bit here.
And it snaps right back up. You can either
Oh.
let go or lose fingers.
Oh well, I'm gonna let go. Thank you for the choice. I appreciate it.
You right?
Whoa,
What the hell,
whoa.
man? What'd you do?
I don't know. I just don't know. Just give me a quick second, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're carrying anything extremely heavy and ready to rip our heads off or anything. I believe in you, Raggle. You got this.
Thanks. I'm going to John, I have a small toolkit that I carry on me on my belt. I'd like to if there's like, a console to lower the gangway thing, I would like to just make sure that I've like polished and tightened the screws around the edge of the thing, take
This is
care of
good.
it just for a brief moment.
This is going to take some time if you want to do it properly. So I'm going to ask you to roll your mechanics, please.
Okay.
Your difficulty is 2.
Okay. That seems all right. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, no.
How'd I do?
It seems like you've got some advantage, but you did fail.
Okay. Seems interesting.
How would you
I
like
am
to
unable
spend your advantage?
How do I want to spend my advantage?
Yes.
I guess I would like for the. I'd like to try to make it clear what I'm trying to do, so that the Redshift Runner at least appreciates my attentions.
So in other words, you're trying to quickly make it feel better, but in trying to do it fast, you fail at it. But you're hoping that the ship understands you were trying to be nice?
Yes. I'd like to spend my advantage to at least allow me to open the gangplank again.
But you failed.
Yes, I did.
You
You're right.
did
so I
not
can't.
succeed in your action. What I will give you instead is that no one has come by the docks yet to see you fail. So at the moment, you're still okay, but it seems like the ship has resolutely decided to lock you out.
Hey, Redshift. Whatever Rigel did, he's real sorry. And he'll never do it again.
Well, I can't.
And he'll give you a great bath when we're all on board.
I'm gonna knock on it. Katrin, you in there? We're here. We need you to open the door. I mean,
Kitrin.
I shouldn't have. Yeah, I want to make some tea in the kitchen.
All right, you know what? At a difficulty of 3, I'm going to have you roll deception.
Oh wait, I have to.
I'm gonna make
deception.
And I'm spending a dark side point.
in the
Oh.
kitchen.
Oh, we got so much light side to
Yes.
just
And,
tenderly.
so
so I'm upgrading
one of them
one,
is upgraded.
and I'm just checking. Oh, you haven't given me a setback, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
No.
Now, let me just space Google what to do if your ship is locked you out.
Maybe it's
I
just
call a locksmith.
Yeah, it's just, the dice roller is still experiencing that.
no successes, 2 advantages. I want still for no one to come by and notice us.
Okay. But the Wookiee is starting to wake up.
Nope. Can I hit him with the butt of my blaster?
Yes.
I'd like to try that, please.
Thunk. And the Wookiee passes out again.
Ah,
I will now warn you that now it's a Wookiee who's been stunned and hit on the head.
ah, ah.
When he wakes up, he will be irate.
If he wakes up,
Your bounty was to deliver him alive.
Yeah,
right?
but that's okay. We can just. He doesn't have to not be concussed.
He's been attempted. Put that define alive.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
this is
Well,
a
I guess
sil-
we just have to find another ship.
No, we're not. We're not.
Oh,
leaving-
yeah, you're right. I saw plenty of really
it's such a
nice
shame,
upgraded ones.
We've got this heat on us because someone has accused this ship's crew of being bad, and now we have to find another ship. She was good to us while we could have her, but we gotta get out of here. So I'm gonna turn away and sigh deeply.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Go
Finn,
to
that's right.
start to punch in the access code to the gangplank, and then I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna go. I don't want to give up on you. It's just so.
If you love someone, you gotta let them free.
Yeah. You might be right, Melba. You might be right.
Okay. So you're lying to a ship.
Well, we're trying to trick a ship.
Yeah, that's
I think
still
there's a nice
deception.
distinction there.
Who's got the best deception?
It's
Isn't it
not going to be me. It's going to be Fina. For sure. What? Actually,
Deception? I only have 1 rank in deception. And
Yeah.
2
I have
cunning.
no ranks in deception. So.
I also have a rank, but I only have
Who
2.
has the highest cunning?
2?
2.
Oh, 2, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so Fina, it's your roll.
Okay.
You can get a boost die.
Nice. Difficulty?
The difficulty is, we're gonna say it's 2.
Okay.
Oops. No, not upgraded dice there. Oh no, purple
How about
is
a
regular.
light side die? We'd really love to.
Oops. Sorry. I rolled it before. I was
That's
like
okay.
pressing it.
Hey!
So
Ooh,
2
and a
successes and a triumph. So how do you want your triumph to go forward, or do you want me to figure that out for you?
I would like the triumph to mean that we can get Lobaku safely stored.
Oh, that's not even. So okay, here's what happens: the gangway immediately just drops, like not like to the point where it gets damaged, but it starts going down very quickly. And then as you're stuffing Lobaku into one of the smuggling compartments, you realize that there's a way to hook his binders in some of the very specific kind of waiting cargo hooks that are there. So it even further immobilizes him and reinforces him so that he can't struggle his way out and start smashing the smuggling compartment for you. How about that?
Yay, thank
Most
you.
excellent.
Oh,
Good,
I'm so glad we can keep this wonderful ship. I was
Yeah.
gonna be really sad to leave it.
Kitrin pokes her head out of the galley, and there's this look of utter confusion on her face. As like, what are you talking about?
We'll fill you in on all the details once we're all stowed and taken off.
Is he?
There's cargo in the cargo hold in XYZ location. Don't open the cargo container if you don't want to see the contents. Yes.
She pulls her head back into the galley.
2 of the 3.
There may be a forceful lowering of a canteen onto a table.
Well jobbed.
We're not done.
Yeah. Where's the closest base? Oh, contact person? Say, pointing at Melba.
John, I would like to recall that bounty transmission and determine where would be a good spot to dump the cargo.
Roll me astrogation.
Oh no.
We'll make it it's a standard difficulty.
I have no idea, but I have a good feeling about wherever we end up going.
I got a good feeling about
So
this.
I'll remind you that advantage is not a way to get a surreptitious win.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it that way.
Okay.
Sorry.
Several people have tried so far. But advantage is it's very specifically, it's a side benefit. It's not something that is directly related to success or failure. So you do know where the closest port would be, the closest Imperial outpost would be. Unfortunately, you also know that it's going to take some time to get there. There might be one that's closer, but you don't know where it is. Means that you're going to be spending at least another week trying to get there.
You're well, I'll be in charge of getting us there. You can be in charge of making sure that our cargo is well maintained. Fina, you can let our passenger know where we're headed.
We'll
That's gonna be
schedule
great.
some comfortable walk hours during some carefully scheduled in-room nap or reading hours. You know?
Yeah.
We'll have a whole little feeding schedule or something. Okay.
Feeding schedule?
What?
Alive is important. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's not a pet.
I mean, for the current time he is, he's
He's a prisoner.
yes. And when a prisoner is wanted alive and our travel is going to take a while, there's, need to keep them alive. We don't believe in starving or bounties. We just, by our, of course, I mean. Look, we're a team, okay? We aren't interested in making people suffer just because they owe some money.
It's the word feeding schedule.
Okay.
Mealtime?
Sure. Are you taking off from the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Headed out.
Fina, can I have a word with you?
Sure.
So I'm not sure how obvious it was, but that was my first bounty. And I don't think how everything went down is really the best story. Are you all right if I kind of tweak some of the
You're a total badass, and he was coming down some stairs completely distracted by some chick, and you whacked him over the head, and bam, boom, you took down a Wookiee all on your own some.
You even got the dent in your blaster rifle to prove it.
That's... I will say he was following a beautiful and enchanting creature. Mesmerizing and very well educated. How about that?
You could even say you, tipped me to distract him. It could still be your doing, right?
And I'd like to go for a hug. I don't know if we're
Yeah,
huggers.
Sure, we'll hug.
But...
We're friends.
Thank you, Fina.
We just have to be careful to not bump Leku and Eyestalks.
Oh, it's like when two people kiss and they both have braces. They might lock
Oh,
together.
yeah. I was thinking glasses banging. Just bonking glasses. Tink. Yeah.
Thanks, Fina. You're a real class act.
Gotta try to provide something to this trio.
So far, you've provided a lot to this trio.
Yeah, well, I guess on that subject of provisions, we don't seem to have anyone to pay back. So, how does a third of 10,000 minus some of our recent expenditures sound?
Sounds pretty great. And how does a third of 5,000 sound? Because that's the take for that guy.
That's up to you to decide.
I very much want to. It would be my pleasure.
There are expenses incurred in operating businesses. I'm very well aware of these things. So if you need to deduct some expenses, like new binders,
Fuel.
deduct them. Yeah, fuel.
Rigel is currently in the other room, blissfully unaware, but doing math on the back of a business card, trying to work out approximately
One of my
how
business
much.
cards?
Sure, one of Melba's business cards. Approximately how much it's going to be to fix the Redshift Runner. I'm just on my own, just oh my god, this is going to bankrupt me.
Why don't you confide in us, you lunatic?
No, because I'm not in the scene. It's funny.
Oh my god.
Any other specific actions that any of you want to take as you're on your way?
Yeah. I obviously can't muck around with the Redshift Runner too much because it's flying us through hyperspace. I'm wondering if I can run a diagnostic though, whether that's enough, whether I can do that, and just try to get a sense. I mean, I have a sense of the sort of damage we've undergone in the fight with the TIE fighters, but I'm also curious to know whether there's any anomalies or abnormalities with the processing unit of the Redshift Runner, its sort of command chip or hub, if that makes sense.
So you're trying to sort out whether there's any current anomalies with your freighter.
Yeah, it's starting to become, and I think Rigel always knew this, but it's starting to become very clear that there's something unusual about the Redshift Runner, and it's no longer just like a series of weird coincidences. Right? It's definitely listening, and I'm curious if just even by running a general diagnostic scan, whether I can detect anything that seems anomalous to like a craft like this.
Well, I'm assuming that you're going to be taking your time.
Yeah.
Are you asking anybody for help, or are you just doing this on your own?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be curious. Well, Kitrin, I don't know if Kitrin knows anything. Does Kitrin know anything about ships? Do I know?
I don't know. Well, or rather, I know. I don't know if you know.
No, I would ask Melba if she's interested. If she's interested.
I sure am.
Okay. Hold this. No, just kidding.
Scalpel.
Yeah. I'm asking Melba specifically to notate certain data as the diagnostic is being performed, so I can kind of compare it to what I have a general sense of from other ships that I've flown.
All right. So I'm going to ask you for two separate roles here.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you for a mechanics roll and a computers roll. They're both going to be at hard difficulty, but you're going to get a boost die for your help.
Oh.
On both?
Hard is 3. Yes, both of them are going to be hard.
Okay. I'm going to roll my mechanics, and then I'm going to roll my computers. Okie dokie. I'm happy to read these out as they come up, John, as well.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so my mechanics roll, there's 0 successes, but 2 advantage. And my computer's roll is 1 failure, but also 2 advantage.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, first of all, for your 2 advantage for your mechanics roll, I'll let you apply another boost die to your computer's roll and let you roll that. Try not to roll 2 in a row, just because you can apply advantage to following rolls, like subsequent rolls.
Good point.
So I'm going to let you do your computer's roll again with an extra boost die.
Thank you.
Mechanically, the ship seems to, I mean, like, it's got some scuffs and dings, right? Like, it's not brand new, and it's definitely seen its share of hard action. But,
yeah, she ain't no...
But otherwise, you don't notice anything mechanical.
Hey.
The new computer's roll is 3 successes and 3 advantages.
There's something strange about the way that your computer systems are routed here on the ship, almost as if it's being transmitted through an inhibitor bolt.
Okay.
With your advantages,
Yeah.
do you have anything specific that you would like?
I would like to know whether I can determine where that inhibitor bolt might be located.
For 3 advantage, yeah, I think that's reasonable. The inhibitor bolt is located quite close to where you would find the access for the hyperdrive. It just has to be somewhere along the circuit. It doesn't have to be necessarily like right next to the computer's core or whatever. But you find it. It's a small little white circular mechanical item. The last time, the thing that I can remind you is R2-D2 at one point had an inhibitor bolt grafted to him so that he couldn't get away from the Jawas at the beginning. And then and it was after Luke pried off the inhibitor bolt that R2-D2 was able to play the message, or rather refused to play the message.
Yeah.
Run away.
He played a little bit and then demanded the bolt come off.
Yeah, they're similar to like binders or cuffs, right?
Yeah,
But for
exactly.
droids or mechanical systems.
Fucking Jawas is the
shopping
name of a popular pornography film that you can find on Tatooine.
Oh.
Oh my god. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. I wouldn't. You definitely don't need to look into my previous careers.
Wow, Rigel.
Were you in those, right?
Alferis, I wasn't making a comment on whether the bolt was actually the problem. I was pointing out that that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's the plot. Okay, well, as impulsive as Rigel may be, I'm not going to be footsing around with the ship whilst we are in hyperspace.
That'd be a pretty interesting way to end the campaign. Episode 4. I pull out the inhibitor bolt. Please,
None of
you're
us have
you're
the
in hyperspace.
Force.
You would atomize.
Yeah.
What does that look? I don't know what that looks like. What?
It
Mist.
looks like this. Let's do it.
Amazing. Oh yeah, it's just atomizer. Dr. Manhattan's herself back together.
Star Wars Reach, more like Star Wars Pink Mist.
Oh. That's the.
But yeah, there's an inhibitor bolt, and there should be no reason for an inhibitor bolt to be on the ship.
Okay. You see this, Melba?
Well, let's just take it
No,
off.
no,
then.
no, no.
But it might be inhibiting.
I
shit.
understand. I understand what it might be doing. See, the thing about hyperspace is that there's a lot of very tricky calculations involved that we don't end up inside a Star Destroyer.
Okay, but like, what if the inhibitor bolt is going to drive us straight into a Star Destroyer?
That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't, because I already plotted the course. You see, okay, so
Well,
I made my calculations based on what I know about the ship.
Yeah.
If we change the variable, there's no telling what might happen. And that sounds exciting, but trust me, that it is not exciting.
It does sound exciting, though.
Right. I'm gonna sleep here, and by sleep, I mean drink.
Stress out.
Yeah, until we get to our destination. Because it's not that I don't trust you.
I just want to fix the thing. I think I can help you.
Okay, Melba, how's this for a deal? No touchy. And then once we get to a place where we can, we'll
I
try
mean
it
touchy.
together. Yeah, sure, Melba. Why don't we
it.
try it together?
Ay, God. Throw in 10 credits, you got a deal, bud. I'm joking.
My kind
Rydell
of
has like a
scoundrels.
mini heart attack. Like a little bit of like arrhythmia or whatever. He's just like, no. Oh, okay.
It's all right. Chill.
fine.
Chill. I
Damn
won't.
credit.
I won't de-inhibit your thing.
Good. What do you think it is, though? I mean, sorry. I know. I probably know a bit more about the Redshift than you, but like, what do you think that might be? Ever come across anything like this before?
On these inhibitor bolts?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where?
Well, it's like binders for droids, so bounty hunters can use that if there's a droid they need to capture.
Do droids often need capturing?
Yeah, some of them are real pieces of shit.
Really?
Yeah,
You sound like you've seen a lot of action.
I have not.
Oh. Really?
Beep, boop.
Like, pretend that I do.
Motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Where's Fina? Well, this is going down.
Chilling in the main central area.
Just here's
Making tea.
Kitrin eventually barges in. Tea, and then flops down on the couch area. Well, it's like a longer cushioned seat, and promptly kicks her quite large legs up onto the table, which has now developed a slightly pronounced lean. Like, not to the point where cups slide off the table, but like you can tell that the liquid inside is like.
So, we'll figure out a schedule to make sure you aren't seen, because Melba filled me in that you don't want to be seen by our passenger. Other than that, anything we can do to make your continued accommodations accommodated?
We're headed towards an Imperial outpost so that you can ditch my ex and hand him off to the Imperials.
Didn't get the deeds that he was your ex. That's interesting. And you're mad at your ex?
Sorry.
Or, because I assume you'd say, hey, don't fucking do that if you weren't. Because I think it would probably be better for all of us if you would just obtain project right now, and we'd have a few days to settle our disagreements, rather than any sort of attempted heroics once we've already landed on Imperial property.
I imagine it would be impolite if I split his ribcage open and ate his heart before
Okay.
you handed him back to the imps.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry that he seems to have so hurt you. I'm glad
He's a collaborator.
that, he was dishing to a crowd about how best to woo the imps, theoretically to make them think that you aren't interested, but nevertheless. Okay, well, that's good. Hopefully I'll trust you on that front. Good. So yeah, we're gonna turn him in alive. I know that you seem to want to rip him to bits, but don't get paid that way. So we're gonna yet again try to make this quick and easy. Drop him off, grab the cash, get going.
So Wookiees don't really have a word for quisling. A quisling is a person who betrays their own country by aiding an invading enemy.
Traitor, but specific.
So they don't really have a word for it, but the words that she starts using to describe him, I will not repeat on this stream.
Cool.
You know a few of them now, Fina.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Now you know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think I feel about you returning him to them?
I guess that means we're technically helping them, even if it's just a collection for Melba to build up her resume.
It's going to be one of two things. Either he's going to go back to them and they'll make him suffer for it, or he'll go back to them and it will benefit them both.
Yeah. I wonder, though, why they would need to hire someone to bring him back if he was, on their side. Right?
I need to talk to all three of you.
Rigel, Melba, tea time.
All right, well, no 10 credits, but that sounds like a deal. Okay, how's that for negotiation?
Are you learning?
Okay,
It's a terrible deal, but yeah, come on.
it's a good deal.
There's tea. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Is everything okay?
Just, figured we'd all gather over a hot cuppa and, What, you don't use that term where you're from? Okay.
No,
hot
on
cup of
Denon we just
tea.
referred to a hot juice and various derivatives thereof.
We just snorted the tea leaves directly.
I mean, if that's how you'd prefer it.
What? Why did you stop that?
Yes!
Ah! What's happening?
How much are you earning for this?
5,000. If alive.
And if he's dead?
A third of that. Considerably
Fractional
less.
credits,
And I sort of
gross.
go to move between Kitrin and the smuggler's compartment.
It's like in another hallway. She'd have to leave the
Yeah.
main area to get there. So
Yeah.
Still doing it.
I can offer you 4.
For what?
To not take him back.
Oh boy. Okay, so what I didn't fill you in on was that back on the planet, Captain Velkar, who you may or may not remember, is the person that was back on Bakura. There we go. I was like being a U, but I can't remember the rest. Bakura. And he seems to have chased us all the way here and exploded a nightclub, then told everyone around that we were the ones who did it. So we're already potentially on the bad side of some quantity of the Imperials, and further disappointing them might be really bad for us.
Well, it just
But
to
this
just
is
to jump on that.
Melba's
No one
bounty.
actually knows that I accepted the bounty. I mean, obviously there are like a small scattering of witnesses over there. Maybe there's that Jawa, but I didn't tell anyone I was taking the bounty. I didn't confirm that it's been acquired.
What would you do with them for 4,000?
Yeah, what we do need to know what you do
Airlock?
with them.
Just
Airlock.
Ooh,
That's at least tidy.
I get my binders back. I only have 2. Right.
Buy you a whole case of binders next place we land. Sounds like you're gonna need a lot of them now that you're a professional.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but you have 4,000 credits?
Do I look like somebody who would barter for passage on your ship without having the credits I would need?
No. You don't.
Are you accusing me of trying to steal from you?
Not at all. That's
Are you accusing me of trying to deceive you in any way?
it's a lot of money.
And she just brings herself up to her full height.
I've never meant to antagonize you, except that one time in the game, but that was more of a challenge, and I think you liked the challenge.
Rigel?
Yeah.
Your friend has a gap in his diplomatic training.
Not everyone is as shit poor as we are. And we aren't going to be as shit poor as we are for much longer if we continue to make clever business decisions.
Just wanted to know if we should be going somewhere to collect credits hidden under a rock, or whether we would just sort of recoup and be able to spend them immediately on beverages for a party for the crew of the Redshift Runner. That's all I wanted to know.
Kitchen, I like your idea. I like your proposition a lot.
I'm going to warn something for you, Melba.
Okay.
This isn't the bounty that was placed,
I know.
which means that you will not get credit for it through the guild.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, does he have any intel that would be useful to us before we eat him?
Well, hold on. I haven't 100% made up my mind.
Well, you think about that while we figure out whether or not he has intel.
Will do. I'm gonna putter off to have a think.
It's impossible to get sap from a rock.
That's true.
He certainly seemed interested in talking to me. Probably won't be quite as willing now that he's seen that got some friends.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I didn't like what he had to say, but he was very persuasive. He's very charismatic, you know?
Right,
He's like,
so actually if we wake him up, he might persuade us.
no, that seems unlikely. We've got ironclad wills. Well, I mean, you know, some of us do.
I'll have to remember that that's your middle name, Rigel. Ironclad Marine.
Yeah.
Noted. I'll
Okay.
get you some business cards.
Great, I can... Did you want me to leave you now so I
No.
can start designing those? Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to start designing them, but you don't have to leave to design them.
Just trying to read the room a little bit. That's all.
4,000. 4,000 to kill him and never tell the Imperials what happened.
That's Melba's choice. It's her quarry.
Melba comes back from this moment on. So, I'm of 2 minds. This was my first bounty, and it would be erased. But I would be lying to everyone when I said how I got it anyway. Because it wasn't really my take.
Well,
not enough.
okay.
So, the idea of starting fresh has its appeal. Kitrin, I have to make a request of you. This is an exception. It can't happen on my next one.
Depends on whether you decide to keep taking bounties from imps.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
She narrows her eyes at you. Could I ask you to roll a discipline check, please?
Sure.
Add a threat. And your difficulty is...
Correct.
Difficulty is 3. I have nothing to spend.
Oh, Broodskis. She's scary. All right, you win.
So with that, 1 failure and 2 threat.
Yeah.
So as she glowers at you, you start hearing the sound of metal squealing, tearing.
Is it coming from the direction where we've stored Lobaku?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Well, Kitrin, you have a deal.
She looks at your hand, and then she takes both of her hands and engulfs yours with hers. Shakes it like really hard once. 4,000.
4,000.
So then she turns and she starts walking down towards where the cabin, the smuggling compartment is. And she tears it open as you see that Lobaku has managed to free his hands. One of your binders just completely torn apart.
Damn it.
On the ground. But he's still restrained by his legs and feet. And his eyes widen, and then you hear him say, Kitrin, and both of them start shouting, just roaring at each other.
Could I make a perception check to sort of understand the finer details of their interaction and anger and
What to see,
I
want to know what love is.
yes, or loath, whatever.
Like how many expletives? You know.
All right, I'm going to have you roll your perception then. Your difficulty is going to be 3.
Okay. Perception.
I realized every time I go to Pet Max, it looks like I'm grabbing her butt.
That's correct.
I can only imagine that Peter Mayhew's hand was massive.
Fina!
Mm-hmm.
One success.
One success.
So clearly she has utter loathing for him. Completely. She feels betrayed by him. He is anticipating that she's going to kill him, and that makes him upset. And Wookiees tend to act on their being upset by either crying or by hurting things. This is going to erupt into violence unless somebody does something.
I mean,
What are we supposed to do? They're too wealthy for it.
well, I mean, she said 4,000 to let him die, right? Not
Right.
that we had to be the ones to kill him or anything. Although
Yeah.
I guess we don't want her to get hurt.
Well,
or
we don't
anything
want
like
to
that, right?
break your ship. I assume that's what you would really care about.
Why would it break the ship?
So Kitrin reaches down, plants both of her hands on either sides of his arms, and just wrenches him out of the smuggling compartment, which, I should point out, rips the hook out from underneath it as well.
Oh no.
And
Shit.
starts dragging him towards the gangplank, the gangway.
Yep. I'm following behind, blaster at the ready, but hoping I won't be needed.
Lobaku starts being like, I can pay you so much. 20,000 credits. 20,000 credits, and all you have to do is just complete your original bounty.
So you want to go back to the Imperials?
Yeah, we don't much like imps around here.
Yeah, you're not.
Kitron will
Nice.
remember this.
Questionable, and yet here we are.
So that would end up being a total of 25,000 credits, because you'd get the original bounty, plus you'd get the 20 from him.
I don't think you're good for it,
I don't
Lobaku.
trust you. You are tricksy and false.
You're what?
If you don't be quiet, you'll only be able to hear her because no air will reach your mouth.
Who said that?
That's Kitron.
Okay.
As she shifts his arms so that she's now holding both of them in one hand, and the other one moves to try to show that she could try to rip his head off of his shoulders.
I'm gonna dash up. I don't want to get between them at all, but I do want to get close to.
Rigel is killed instantly.
Yes. I do want to get closer to the control panel.
20,000 now, 5,000 when you cash in the bounty, and then I promise you that the Imperials will leave the Redshift Runner alone. I should point out, no one told him the name of your ship.
Okay. We're in the midst of a new negotiation here. I'm sorry, Kitron. I'm sorry, Melba.
You know too much.
Why would you need to be picked up by a bounty and paid for in order to get back to the Imperials?
You'll never know if you kill me. And Kitron...
And I'll never save you if you don't give me any leads, if you don't give me any indication that you will give me information.
Kitron looks at Rigel, and she grabs a hold of a strut. Open the hatch.
I get ready to do so. I put my hand over the button. I think it was
Rigel,
just a
do you
setup,
want
guys.
your ship to be chased across the galaxy for the rest of our lives? Or do you
I
want
think
to
we might have other avenues to be able to pursue in that regard. That's my opinion, and I'm willing to hear anyone out if they want to try to change it.
At that moment, you hear a proximity alarm as the ship slows and exits hyperspace. Too early, I should point out.
Uh-oh.
Rigel,
God, son of a...
Now can I pull out the thing?
what?
No! As I take off. I'm headed back to the cockpit, I guess.
There's another ship. There's a small ship, and you two came so close together in hyperspace, it's kicked both of you out.
That's very... I mean, that can't happen all that often, right?
No. It might happen deliberately.
Yeah.
What kind of ship is it?
Yeah, I'd like to try to scan it.
It's a small modified starfighter.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to have any association with either the Alliance or the Empire.
Kitron.
Rigel, as a pilot, you would know that because you were in hyperspace, the only way that somebody would have known where you were headed was either that they overheard you discussing where to go, or your ship has been fitted with a tracking device.
I told you to let me rip that.
Is there a way for me to... I mean, yes. Well, yeah, it does matter. Is there a way for me to determine if it is a tracking device? Effectively. Like, quickly, I mean.
Sure, you should have succeeded at your mechanics check that I asked you to do about 20 minutes ago.
Should have succeeded at that mechanics.
Ah, the mechanics.
Mechanics kick.
I'm a pilot, not a doctor, damn it.
Not a linguist either, apparently.
No. And I have this many cunnings. Okay.
I got 2 cunnings and I'm using them both.
Can I try to hail this other ship over comms?
Sure.
It's just some like heavy breathing for a second. Yeah. Seems like we've been having some trouble. Seems really unlikely. Anything you need from us, I'll just be on my way.
I'm here to collect your cargo.
Oh, I'm sorry, our cargo's not at its destination yet. Thank you, but we've got it from here.
I have orders to collect your cargo or destroy it.
The cargo or the ship, just to clarify?
I was very clear. Cargo. The voice is speaking in basic
Okay.
and deep baritone.
Okay. You'll just give us a minute to retrieve said cargo, yes?
You have 5.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I put the comms down for now. And I head back to these 4. So we have someone here who's more than willing to collect. We could just let this whole thing go, or we could just drop them and cheese it. I think that's one possibility
I
here.
want to
Okay,
look
but
at
like-
Lobaku. Friend of yours?
I have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Just like you didn't know who we were beforehand, and yet suddenly you know the name of our ship.
If he's left, so Kidra now says, if he's left alive, he's going to report back everything he already knows.
You're right. He knows too much. Also, did the one on the comm specifically say what they were after? They said cargo. That could mean anything.
Well, I don't think it could mean anything.
I think
Well,
it could mean our other cargo that's a few weeks old.
Tell them
Not
you
just
need
picturing a Wookiee, but like a baby Wookiee.
Oh
baby
no!
Wookie!
I meant the candy.
tell them you need confirmation as to what cargo they're talking about.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Can you describe the cargo to me? We have a few deliveries in
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, we're very important.
We're busy.
Yeah.
I will go back to comms and I will hail the other ship again. I still hope I'm within my 5-minute time limit.
Kenny, you better start talking, otherwise you're gonna start walking in space without any equipment.
Wait, Kenny?
That's what he asked. He was theoretically Ken Batsa, and he said he preferred
that's
Kenny.
right.
That's true.
Just my crew needs to know a few things about this cargo. We have quite a bit of it on board, you see. Just want to make sure that we don't give you the wrong thing.
I want the Wookiee. Give me the Wookiee now.
Well, some of my crew are Wookiees, you see. Which one are you referring to, please?
Then all of them.
No.
The ship's powering up its weapons.
You're gonna have to name your target, please.
Every Wookiee on board.
Okay, we'll be able to release one to you in just a moment.
You
Thank you
said
for
that you
holding.
had Wookiees on your crew. You'll surrender them as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I will do no such thing. I'm the captain of this ship. You don't.
They'll
get to
be
tell me.
returned to you when I figure out which one is the one I want.
That doesn't. Oh, so you're not sure. Interesting. Could be anything then.
I'm getting impatient.
And I also am getting impatient to get to my destination.
You
but
have
apparently
45
we're
seconds.
All right. I am running down the corridor. And I put the comms down. just to be clear, I was sort of insinuating that there were like lots of us on the ship to give us more of a threatening atmosphere, like a threatening air. That was what I was going for. Okay, I say we just let's just get them out there, and then they can try to pick them up, right? And pick people up in space. I get ready to hit the
Oh,
airlock release.
no. We gotta kill him, then chuck him out.
I'm okay with this plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna look right at Lobaku and wait for him to say anything to defend himself.
Namana.
Yeah, and
I know why they're interested in the Namana.
don't give a flying fuck.
I might.
I mean, the rest of you are free to interject.
Nah.
So, is anybody trying to kill Lobaku at this point?
I figure I would let Kitrin do it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Gladly. Kitrin rends him. You now have one dead Wookiee and one alive, hyped up Wookiee.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so Rigel, here's the thing. We're going to open the airlock. As they go to pick up said Wookiee, we are going to jump to hyperspace again, taking advantage of that bot time. Does that sound like a plan to you?
Sounds like a
Kitrin
plan unless
hands
they're tracking
you
us.
your binders. Kitrin hands you your other pair of binders.
Aw, thanks.
I'm gonna head to the comms.
Ten, 9.
Hi, you didn't care dead or alive, so dead is coming your way.
What?
Prepare to receive cargo.
You've killed all of your Wookiee crewmates.
What do you mean all?
I said I wanted every Wookiee on the ship.
We only have one. Sorry, was I destroying my captain's clever ploy to make it seem like we're full of super strong Wookiee soldiers? Because he makes up some dumbass stories.
You know what? This is technically telling the truth now.
Yep.
So I'm going to have you roll your charm. The difficulty
Yay!
is going to be hard, so
I'm
3.
gonna use a force point, destiny point.
Yay.
So that's. And I'm gonna upgrade one of these to one of
Wanna see
these,
it.
and it's a
Wanna see it
charm.
go.
I lose the setback. That's it. Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
So that's no successes, but much advantage.
much advantage.
So whether or not he believes me, perhaps he will nevertheless be content with getting a dead Wookiee to
Okay.
return as
Yeah.
cargo.
Sure. Fine.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna like shout away from the microphone. He's ready to receive.
Can you tell him to just like yeet the credits, and we'll try to pick him up?
He never offered any credits.
What credits? He said he was picking
Do you
up
have the
our,
payment for the cargo, or are
yeah.
you just robbing us?
Yeah, he never offered you any.
I asked him over comms. Do
Yeah.
you have payment for the cargo, or are you just robbing us?
I'm claiming what is mine.
Cool. Who are we telling the Imperials took their cargo?
3, 2, 1.
I smashed the button. I'm doing it.
All right.
Okay, so anybody who's in that area kind of has to hold on tight, and a broken Wookiee just gets sucked out into space.
Jesus H.
Fetch. I'm saying that to the person on the comms.
I figured it's still.
I mean,
I'm not used to this Liku sass.
Get it.
can I get us back into hyperspace like El
Roll your
Fasto?
astrogation.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you 2 boost dice for that comment.
Thank you. Honestly. Thank you.
I would like to take one good look at that ship so that I might recognize it in the future.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Yeah, same.
You could even scan it.
Because
you
if
wanted
that's
to.
another goddamn bounty hunter who just like stole
It would
our
be
shit.
it would be so against the guild code for you to
Exactly.
try to steal.
Melba's been studying the code every night before bed.
But you didn't declare you were taking
Have
the
you rolled the
bounty.
astrogation, Scott?
Coming in.
Sorry, not to
That is 2
backseat
successes
bounty.
and 1
Oh yeah,
triumph.
you can just punch it and head right out.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Not only that, but in doing so, I will tell you that you find the tracking device.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Yay.
The tracking device
Triumph.
has been placed on the outside of the ship, which is why Kitron didn't notice. But now, once you go through, it becomes clear where the power spike is that is sending your signal, and you
okay.
can disable it just by rerouting some extra power.
Cool. I can't like persuade Melba to like spacewalk and try to take it
Venus
off
in the
manually.
Hello.
Just kidding. I will be doing that. Thank you. I will be disabling it. And then if it stays like attached to the ship somehow, I'd love to take a look at it.
Yeah, you're just
after we-
burning it out.
Okay, cool. I'd love to take a look at it after, see if I can determine its origin. I mean, it's not
Well,
like they're.
I doubt
you know,
you're going to take a look at it right now. You are.
Yes, no, not-
flying through the space.
this exact second.
Kitron goes back to her assigned quarters, and she returns a few moments later, and then presses the credits into Melba's hand.
Appreciate it. I hope that was a satisfying closure for you.
No,
Oh,
Ah,
looked it.
I didn't intend for him to be taken back.
well, he was good and dead.
Yes, he was. And her shoulders slump, and she turns and she starts heading back towards her quarters, but she's moving slower than she was before.
Ah, Kitron, wait, I can't accept this.
You're a terrible bounty hunter
I think you can, Melba.
if you're always trying to give back the bounty.
It wasn't a bounty.
She heads into her quarters and closes the door.
I try to slide it under the door.
It doesn't quite
That's
work
not
that
how
way.
doors work here.
Space doors
Ah.
are good.
I'll spend it on a nice meal for all of us.
Do you want me to remember that for you, or
No, my credits.
okay?
I'm adding them to my
Because
sheet.
you did the most work there. That's for sure.
Just add that to the.
Oh, you're just putting it on your personal credit total. Okay, cool.
Well, just so I can keep track of it.
No,
You need
it's
any
fine.
That's
credits,
okay,
just let me
Ruggle. You
know.
got 4,000 credits out of our now stolen money from the hut that we don't have to repay since he's dead.
Did I?
I assume it's been more than like a few hours since we left the planet.
Yes.
Yeah, then Melba, Fina would have made sure that you were informed of that.
Okay.
So you've got 4,000 credits between our Senta forwarding and then the 10,000 we got from selling the Namana candy that we no longer have to pay back. In theory.
All right. In theory.
We
I
should probably be dividing everything. Who's keeping track? Fina, you're our accountant.
Yeah,
right?
and your accountant. Kate is your accountant.
Kate is our accountant.
We'll figure out who in game is the actual accountant.
I feel like it's Fina.
So after like an hour, Fina emerges in fresh clothes, heads over to the airlock, drops some clothes. Can you airlock in hyperspace, or is that gonna like explode the ship?
What are you trying to do?
Airlock my clothes.
No, you
Like,
can't in
They're
hyperspace.
so last
Okay.
season.
Why are you ditching your clothes?
Covered in Wookie blood.
She hasn't seen someone rended in twain before.
Well, she rent him. She didn't actually tear his head off his shoulders.
That's good.
Like snapped his neck.
Okay. So less on the blood situation, even if none got on her.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it was not a bloody affair.
Okay. Then ignore that last bit.
Oh, I got blood on my arm. Shame, really. Sing!
You might be right, Eric. Ah.
We should give her some time, but we should talk to Kitrin. It's not that I don't feel comfortable. Obviously, it's just that like
The ship bumps.
Can you
let
stop
her-
pissing off the ship? Not.
We let her convince us to, change our plans. We've already let her take passage on our ship. She refuses to be left off on any of the places we're stopping. Sounds like she's trying to... I don't know. She's trying to take advantage of us, maybe.
take advantage.
I don't know.
I mean, there might not be as much Imperial presence out in this stretch of the galaxy, but there's still some. I think she just wants to get away from it, and I get that.
Then we should just make a detour and let her get on with her life.
We should find a nice place for her to, as you would say, get off.
What if her place is with us, though?
Well, then invite her to join your crew, Captain.
It's our crew, really. It's not really my crew, despite my terrible attempt at authority before. We're a team. You've said that before, guys, right?
Yeah.
You're just not a liability. Is she?
I don't know. Maybe she'll decide that she wants to pay someone $4,000 to rip us in half.
We're not imps, so I don't see that happening.
I don't know.
Look, let's
Just don't piss her off.
I'm trying not to.
let's keep asking her if there's a place that she wants to live.
Okay.
It's dangerous for her to be flying around with us. Clearly, we have the attention of the imps.
We should probably plot a new destination, huh? Since we don't have any cargo.
No, you can just show up at the Imperial outpost. They'll be like, "What are you doing here?"
Hi.
Big summer
Bye.
blowout. Namana candy. I don't have any.
No.
No, you still have one Wookiee. They might be interested in her.
They would definitely be, and we could negotiate a great price, but we will not. I will not be doing this personally. Well, in that case,
Should we find you a place to pick up some bounties?
Yeah,
Perhaps
I'd like
ones that aren't from Imperial sources?
Yeah, there's got to be some, right? I mean, I know that they're usually the ones that have the bones to pick with people, but
There aren't, like, some planets that are known as good places to pick up bounties or something?
I have a suggestion, and it's I can't remember
Yep.
the name of the place,
okay.
so it's coming to me right now. Don't worry
That's
about it.
I would like to send a communication to Mary, my guild contact, just to say that
Sending out an SOS.
To the world.
just to say that while I was unable to accept that contract, if there are any others that come their way, to send them along.
Okay. Yeah, you can send that message, no problem.
Cool beans.
My suggestion to these guys here, I've been to Takodana a few times. It's definitely doesn't have a lot of Imperial presence there. I'm sure we can pick up a few different.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, Takodana. It's one of the. You know what it is, John? It's from Force Awakens. Yeah, it's Maz's. planet. Although we don't see a lot of the planet.
It
Ooh,
seems
very
very lush
peaceful.
and green, though.
It's very cool.
Okay, I heard taco drama, and I was like,
Okay.
Taco drama.
I don't know what that like.
Taco Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
like-
beautiful. It's gonna remind me of home.
It will not remind me of way too shady,
Wow.
moist.
I'm just thinking, we actually need to. I don't want to be a party pooper, but we actually need to work, or I need to work a little bit on the Redshift because she got a little,
mad at you.
beat up. No, she got a little beat up. Okay, not that long ago, and I just
Hey,
want to
if
make
it's-
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure I have somewhere relatively safe to do that. And while you're there, yeah, if you want to take a look for bounties or other contracts, feel free. That's where I'm gonna go, and I hear that it might be a good place to spend a few credits too.
Now you're talking my
Relax.
language.
So is that where you're headed?
I've already set course for it. Yeah.
Oh wow! Look
No,
at
but I
this-
can change,
look
I can
at this
change.
making
Mister,
all of
we're a
these-
team.
Nah, it sounds great, but
Yeah.
We're a team until I don't want us to be.
Well, I speak basic, but I also speak another language where there is an I in team. Actually, that's.
Do you speak? Fuck you. Okay.
I don't anymore, John. I don't anymore.
Do you have anything that you want to accomplish before you get to Takodana?
you gonna have your talk with Kitrin before we arrive?
oh, it's my talk now.
It's your idea.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try to have a talk with Kitrin. Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to politely knock on her door, or wait for her to be out in public again.
What?
Sorry?
What?
Oh, jeez. Look, we've got a new destination in mind, somewhere that's relatively safe for all of us.
The door slams open, and how long after the events where you ejected Lobaku?
Maybe a few hours?
Okay. She's soaking wet from head to foot.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt something?
I wanted to be clean.
Oh, yeah. I get that. I absolutely understand
Get in
that.
here.
Okay. I step in and I close the door behind me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, good. Now that we are in the same room together. Just wanted to let you know that we're going to be headed to Takodana. Seems like a relatively safe destination for us to make some repairs, see if we can pick up any other contracts, and for you to find perhaps safer transport to somewhere a little less dangerous.
Takodana will be fine.
Good. Then that is where we are headed. So that's what we're going to be doing. I could have just left this on a note, but I thought you might appreciate the face-to-face.
I do.
For what it's worth, Kitrin, I don't know if any of them really wanted to take the 20,000. I sure didn't. Just smells fishy. You know what I mean? We weren't gonna let him convince us otherwise.
Melba's a bounty hunter, or at least she wants to be.
Yeah. She does want to be. That is true. It just doesn't seem... I think she's got enough wit to know that you don't piss off the person who's still going to be standing in front of you when you earn the 20,000 credits. You see what I mean?
She's welcome to make her own decisions.
As are we all, I suppose. Just trying to make the best decisions for ourselves. I, for one, will be spending a few credits on a drink and a few games when we're on Takodana, and I would invite you to do the same.
Okay. Drip,
I mean,
drip,
like-
drip, drip. Like, there's now a considerable puddle that's, like, expanding out from the floor.
Did you need a way of drying yourself? Do you need anything from me? I mean, do you need anything?
I could use a few towels.
Then I will retrieve those for you.
Good.
Michael's too precious.
I will see you in a moment, and then there will be games aplenty on Takodana. Goodbye, Kitron.
The door opens way too quickly.
What the hell?
And then as you step through, it slams shut again.
Okay, well, I have to bring the towels at least. Like, I hope you recognize that. Anyway, yes, I will bring Kitron a few towels if I can get back in. That is.
So Wookiees are shaggy, but they are still quite large.
Yes, that is true.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Yeah, they aren't like floofy.
Speaking of
Well. Okay. Then you can arrive at Takodana.
Excellent.
I mean, I assume that you deliver the towels.
Yes, I
And
do
only
bring
the
towels
towels?
back. Pardon me?
Only the towels?
Yes, I deliver them, but only them and personally.
with his naked bod.
That is
Right?
not something we want to see.
Rygel's like, here are the towels.
Oops, I dropped mine.
Hooray!
You ever astrogate your way right into a Wookiee's bedroom? No, we didn't. Michael, we did not.
You came here in that? You're braver than I thought.
What?
Sorry, you came in that? You're braver than I thought.
This is at on the planet.
No,
Or
that's
you're-
Leia.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes,
just
that's
thought
right.
you were
That's a
using
Star
it
Wars
as a
quote.
reference. Yes, I know, but I
Okay.
thought you were quoting it as a reference once we landed. Sorry.
Nobody got my Star Trek reference, by the way.
I did, but I wasn't gonna chip in because I recognized it the second you said
Why
it.
don't you tell us what it was?
Because I'm waiting for somebody to get it.
Fair.
All right.
So yeah, I responded to it in the video as your second week hint.
Oh, he's so sad. He's so
I know,
quiet.
but I don't want him to sleep too much now.
Oh, that's
Otherwise he
fair.
won't sleep tonight.
That's fair.
It's like
Come here, buddy.
it's like a small baby.
Stay awake.
That's Max, by the way, for people who are tuning in and do not know.
Max is just under
Max?
3-month kitten.
He is very new.
He's new to the world, and he's little.
How big is Max gonna get?
Quite big, we think.
We're not. I don't know if we're
He's
sure.
not like a Maine Coon cat. He's not gonna get ginormous
Can
kitty.
you imagine, like, secret Maine Coon, just like
His precious baby poopsie.
pops up?
Now, why don't you sit on my lap for a bit? You sat behind.
I mean, right now he doesn't look it, but maybe he'll become an ultra chunker. We don't know.
Maybe he's secretly like a puma.
Oh, he
Because
could be
male
a
cats can
panther.
get really big.
Yeah.
Rochester crosshair.
Lord Maximilian Rochester. Yes, is his full legal name.
Legal. Okay.
When you arrive at Takodana, you can land the ship basically just like a fair distance away from wherever you wish to go.
Oh, it looks like home.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
lush greenery.
I've never been to your home planet.
Kenyan.
Kenyan. Yeah, right. That's the one.
It's nice.
Oh yeah.
Green.
Lots to do.
No.
Okay. Not my kind of place. Then.
Seems
I,
kinda
no
cool.
offense.
Oh, I
of course.
forgot. You're a real mover and shaker. Always up to the latest exciting adventure.
Rigel will remember that.
All right.
The instant that you touch down, Kitron is waiting by the gangplank. She's collected her few belongings.
I see you're ready to take off then.
We're square.
More than I would say. Right? We're square.
Yeah, of course. It's
Then be
been a-
safe.
It's been a pleasure having you on board, Kitron.
The gangway, by the way, starts lowering without anybody asking.
I shoot the console like, excuse me. But that's all I do. I don't touch it.
Keep them in line.
Good luck with that.
And she walks out and heads off into the forest.
Damn.
Unless somebody decides to, stop her with a tearful, like,
Well, unless it's raining,
Wait.
John, I won't be doing that.
it is not raining. It is a
Okay, then
gorgeous,
I will not be running.
It is a gorgeous day.
Which is great. Okay, well, I mean, she brought us, a bit of danger, but she also brought us a great influx of credits that, I mean, it's not as good as 5 and a bounty, but it's also we have the moral high ground now, kind of. Right?
Right. Drinks?
Drinks.
Yeah. Oh, no, I need
That's
this.
his mic.
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
You could go for drinks. You also have the inhibitor
Yep.
now that the ship isn't,
Ooh, can I rip off the thing
in
now?
flight.
Yeah, I suppose. We gotta...
rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight. Figure out where the closest watering hole is. You rip off the thing.
Okay. Because I'll be getting someone to assist me with some of the actual repairs. I'm only one pilot, so I can't do it all. And we'll have to get some new materials. But we can rip off the thing. Sure, see what it does. You sure that's a good idea? You want to just, gently try to dislodge it.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
And failing that, I'm gonna try harder.
Okay.
Eventually, it may become a wrench
Can I have a moment?
with your ship.
Console, yeah, the console. I just want to check something first. Is that okay? I promise I won't touch
Yeah,
it.
I'll turn around. Give you some privacy.
Okay. So I want to just lean in towards the Redshift Runner and whisper to it while pretending to do something on the console
What are you
in case
whispering?
Melba turns around. Just so you know, we found something that looks like it might be, I don't know, inhibiting your function, possibly. So just so that you know, that's going to be coming off because it's our ship now, or you're part of the team now. Yeah, and I want you running at 110%.
So we're going to overclock you.
Exactly. I just letting you know. I thought you'd want to know. Okay. Yep. Come on in, Melba.
Right.
So I
Here
Tina,
we
are you
go.
doing anything during this?
I want to head down and try to find a local to ask about closest watering hole.
Oh, you don't even need to find a local for that. It's not hard to find a cantina here.
Okay, great.
beep, 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 beep.
Then, in which case, I'll hang out by the bottom of the gangplank. So if they
We'll just
holler
be
for
right
help, I will return to help. Actually, no, I'm curious. I'll go back and I'll
Ooh, what's going on?
look at the door.
So, we found, as you know, this is not originally my ship. It wasn't constructed by me or for me. But the point is that during a routine diagnostic, we found this, and I motioned to the, that's nice, to the inhibitor bolt. It looks like somebody at some point decided that there was something in the redshift they wanted to lock down a little bit, and I don't think that that's very, fair. Seems inappropriate somehow. Right?
All right, Melba. First round of drinks says you can't get it in your first try.
Oh, you are on, sparkly pants.
I look down at my absolutely not pants.
Literally, just a single robe, one
yeah,
color.
all robes all the time.
All robes, somebody right. Oh my God.
New nickname. It's canon. Okay. And I scuttle towards the
You scuttle?
the inhibitor.
Scuttlebutt.
So weird.
Okay.
No, don't
Come on, you
take
got
it.
that. You got that sixth finger. That must give you extra grip strength.
Okay.
That does a lot of things. Oh.
Roll me your
Whoa.
mechanics. Your difficulty is hard 3.
Now, I have a question, John.
Just
Yeah.
don't break my shit.
So I have. Oh, never mind. It only applies to skullduggery or computers. Forget that. Mechanics, diff 3. I would like to spend a light side point, please.
You are allowed.
Hooray. That's correct, right, Scott?
Yep.
Great. Wow.
Whoa!
2 successes, 3
Okay.
threats.
It takes only a couple of seconds, and then you find the inhibitor coil come off its circuit and is now in your hand.
Drinks on Fina.
And then
And
2 seconds
does it
later,
still work?
2 seconds later, every
Oh.
single system on the ship turns off.
Oh no.
Okay, you get the round of drinks, but it's clearly gonna have to wait a while.
That's impossible. That doesn't make any sense.
Aren't you glad you didn't do that while you were in flight?
Can you imagine?
Maybe it's just like a rebooting cycle, you know, turn it off and on again, restarting.
Yeah, just boot it up again.
I don't know a
Spaceships
lot
do
about
that,
ships
right?
and computers,
Why
but
do
I
you fly one?
I don't know a lot, but I do know that that's not really a thing, except in panic mode. Then it's definitely a thing that
Hey,
you
is
should
this
try.
a thing that you can troubleshoot, or are we running to the closest mechanic?
Give me a second. Everything has shut down, John, but there's still power on board the ship, right?
No.
Okay, no, sorry.
There's just
okay,
light
let me-
spilling in through the ramp.
Yeah. There's windows, so there's still some light, but like there's no there is no power currently active on the ship at all.
How can I check what might have happened to said like reactor or whatever? I should know what that is.
You can roll your mechanics.
Okay.
You're gonna get a setback die though, because
Everything's
everything's
off.
currently off, and you know Melba's holding the still intact inhibitor. By the way,
Ooh, does that mean I can use it?
I don't know what you mean by use it.
Well, like,
Like
can I
stick it
can
to
I
your own
add it?
head.
Can I add it to my inventory?
Oh my god.
It is in your inventory, but it
Thanks.
seems to be a very specific inhibitor. It's not going to be as simple as like you take it and then stick it onto another computer and it'll do something.
Also, I might need it back.
All right. Never mind, I'll
Is it
just
an,
hold on
is
to
it is it a hard check, John?
This is going to be a hard check.
Okay. I don't like these odds, but I don't hate them.
Never tell me the
that's
odds.
Oh,
2
no.
failure and 2 advantage.
You have no idea whether systems are on.
Correct.
In fact, you can't even get enough power to start running a diagnostic. However,
Yeah.
I will say that while you are kind of like wandering around, just seeing what you can do to fix the ship, there's a little creature that is starting to approach the ship from the outside. You can see it on the windows. The creature stands about 2 feet tall, very, very pointed whiskers and a long pointed nose, like like a cartoon of a rat kind of thing, right? And with little twitchy hands, and is starting to look up.
Just want to make sure that we don't have a part scavenger on our hands here. I'm just gonna see what I can do.
It's not a Jawa.
Hello?
Still said it. Still said it. Still meant it.
Oh. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, we just landed.
It's nice.
This ship?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Are you alone here?
No, I've got my other 2 crewmates further in the ship.
It's nice. And
Yes.
it scuttles over towards you. You notice it has a vague scent. It's a pleasant smelling scent, kind of like mint.
Oh, I like mint. My tiny body.
And it reaches up and it starts stroking one of the support struts, one of the landing struts, with its hand.
Captain's very precious about this ship.
Captain.
Yep.
Rigel is currently sobbing into the control panel.
Rigel, we seem to have a guest that likes the Redshift.
Oh, well, something we have in common, then that's good. I'll step out.
So there's a little rat-like pointed nose with whiskers, hands and feet. It's dressed in like what seems to be like exquisitely tailored clothing.
Ooh, fancy. Hashtag fancy rat.
Do you want to join our crew?
Like a gray and black pattern across.
Please tell me his name is Max.
Oh boy. So
Hello.
hi, it's wonderful to meet you. This is the Redshift Runner. My name is Rigel. I see you've already met Fina. And Melba is here too, somewhere.
Hey there.
I am Kappa.
Kappa. It's,
C-A-P-A.
Oh, C-A-P-A.
Yeah, not Kappa like the Twitch thing.
That's true. I was thinking of the word.
Hey, Erwin, thanks.
'Cause it means
Thank you.
Rigel's fancy rat.
So, may look nice and it may be nice, but unfortunately she's giving me a lot of trouble right now, actually. I have to be honest with
Why?
you, Kappa. Why?
Why?
Well, I took something off that maybe was supposed to be on. Ah. Yeah. Can I see that for a second?
Yup.
This here was in the circuitry. I figured that was a problem, so I removed it.
No,
Why
don't-
do you
I-
have an inhibitor bolt?
I
Makes
don't
no
know.
sense, and it
Oh.
whips the thing behind
No.
it just like as hard as it can, which is not very hard at all.
Oh, okay.
It bounces about maybe 2 meters away from the ship.
I'd like to go and recover it.
But you can. It,
Do you
it
know a
doesn't
lot
seem to be
about
stopping
ships?
you. That is an inhibitor for a droid.
Yep. So it shouldn't be on
This,
there.
and it goes bang, bang against the strut, which again doesn't do anything
Yeah,
other
it's
than
a
like
strut.
Because he's
Yeah.
so cute. Okay.
not a droid.
Yep.
Right.
Also not a droid.
Correct.
Not a droid.
I want to gently squeeze his finger, and I assume it gives enough in a fleshy manner. So also not a
But-
droid.
If that was on not a droid,
Okay,
what could it do?
Apparently
It's
keep
just
the whole
looking
ship
now
on.
up at Fina, kind of smitten.
Oh, I didn't
Not-
squeeze his little
Not
finger.
like not
It
like
was
a not like luster
beep.
or like
Are you
romantic
sure?
love, but more like a ooh.
Oh,
So, any
Capina.
thoughts on why removing it might have actually affected the ship, since it shouldn't have bothered the ship, since the ship isn't a droid?
Maybe someone stupid. There are a lot of stupid people. Hello.
Mhm.
And waves up at the ship.
Kappa, you know anything about mechanics, circuitry?
I don't know if I've given it pronouns, Aragon, so I'm going to say they.
We landed here for a few reasons, but one of them was to repair some damage to the hull, and I could use some assistance
Not
in
nice. Hole's
Not
bad.
finding. Hull is bad?
Hole.
hole
Oh.
in hull.
Yeah. I got it.
I'm just trying to help.
Well,
Can fix.
can you?
Yeah.
Hello.
What would you need in return there, bud?
Points at the inhibitor.
You want that?
There's no way for me to get a sense of how much this thing might be worth. Hey,
Not much.
Like 50 grand.
yeah, sure, it's all yours.
It like not even 50, like
Yeah.
25. I mean,
Yep.
the
Yeah.
expertise needed to use it correctly might cost more,
Yeah.
but the actual inhibitor itself is not.
Yep, absolutely. This is yours. If you can help us with the ship.
Might need material. We'll check. And it starts to climb the strut, and like it is putting itself paw over paw, crawling underneath the ship.
I wish I could do that. Here, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna like scuttle off underneath as well to see if I can just keep
Lot of
track of it. Then, sorry.
What about the two of you?
I'm gonna step outside the ship. Oh
Yeah.
wait,
You
yeah,
are
we can
outside
get
the
out,
ship.
right?
Yeah.
It never. It was encountering Fina when she stepped outside.
Yeah. So we had just stepped out.
Oh, cool. So I would like to walk a little ways away from the ship and see what's in the environs.
One kitchen.
You're
somewhere.
relatively close to a settlement. A settlement seems to have been established here quite some time ago, so it's not like a tent city at this point. It's more of a, I wouldn't call it a city. It's not that big, but it's got its fair share of shops. There's your standard sort of people selling food outside. There is a cantina which is available, and then you also see a little further on. There's a building that looks kind of like an official building, but it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any kind of Imperial or Alliance signs on it. It's almost like it's got its own flag.
Ooh, that's exciting. Maybe someone who won't want to kill us.
Suspicious. Don't you think?
Look, Fina, it might be a good idea. I'd like to see if any place here sells binders.
Yeah?
Maybe a few other things that will make my first real bounty, and then I wink.
There's probably a guild contact on this
successful.
planet.
Do you wanna-
Ooh, maybe at the cantina.
Shopping before or after drinks?
Well, the last time we planned on going shopping, we suddenly had to make a hasty getaway, so I think we should shop while we can.
It's probably a good idea for you to shop for more provisions. The ship can handle, a month or two in space without any issue, but you have been doing an awful lot of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Why do we suck? Why do we suck so hard? So good. Shopping?
All right. Rigel, we're going shopping.
Yeah.
Michael,
Enjoy-
we're going
enjoy yourself.
shopping.
Yeah. Enjoy yourselves here. Kappa and I are just gonna.
We'll meet back for drinks, and I want to look at the
Big
various-
hole!
Oh boy.
And it's not a big
Excuse
hole.
me.
It's about this big.
Big for it. Them.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah,
It's
big for them.
it could crawl inside this
Yeah.
hole. I mean, it'd be a squish, but it could.
Kappa, would you like something to eat?
Yes.
What would you like?
Lots of booze.
Is it
Lots of it.
Okay, anything in particular?
Strong.
Righto, bud. Your wish is our command. We'll be back.
Very kind.
I give Melba yeah.
Very kind. I fill your hole. And it drops from the bottom of the ship just onto the ground, and it lands on its back and
Oh,
then
God.
flips around and then scuttles off into the forest.
I sure hope they're not planning on using forest stuff. Oh, jeez. Okay.
They might live off in that direction and have a. I'm not with you, am I?
Oh,
Maybe.
nope.
Yeah, we're walking
Oh,
towards the
doop, doop, doop.
settlement. Rigel's talking to himself.
Yep.
Talking to the ship.
I
And
feel like I do that a lot actually, which is
It's
good.
only after about 45 seconds do you see that it comes back, and they're carrying a piece of sheet metal.
Oh.
It looks like it's been scavenged off. Actually, I'm gonna. Which one of you, Fina? You would notice that it looks like it's been sandblasted. And I don't mean like a professional. Oh, I'm like
No, like
as
it's
in
been
this has
out in
spent
the
some
desert?
time in a desert area, which this planet has none of.
Yeah. Sorry, what is it that looks sandblasted?
The sheet metal that it's dragging back.
Got that off another ship?
Yeah. Big hole. More hole than ship.
Did it
I
crash
could
here?
not fill its hole.
Did it crash here?
Now it becomes part of your ship. And it goes back up and it puts it up against the hull and then looks out. Weld.
Yep. Down here. Yeah, of course, I've already started getting all of my materials together. We have, relatively basic repair materials on board the Redshift Runner. Certainly not anything super professional, but we can weld.
Yeah.
Let me get my mask, and I don't have a very small one for Kappa, unfortunately. So I'll have to. They'll have to make do with like a oversized welding helmet.
I mean, that's going to look damn cute. Maybe Lo would draw it. Kappa wearing an oversized
Tiny
welding
rat,
helmet.
giant welding helmet. One of those tiny scuba suit helmets, just like.
Aw.
Okay. Shopping time.
Yeah, so we're heading towards the settlement. Heading first for provisions, I guess, and then weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So you're always asking for weapons. What are you actually looking for in terms
Well,
of
now
weapons?
I do need a replacement binder. I assume that the weapons place would be the place to get it,
Yeah.
but maybe.
Yeah, you could probably buy more than one.
We should get
Pair.
a whole box of binders. You're going to be a big deal sometime soon, and you're gonna be like, wheeling and dealing all the time. You're gonna have like 5, and you're gonna need a replacement hook that got wrenched off.
I like your
and,
optimism,
some
Fina.
equipment to hold all of that wonderful,
Right.
all of our new friends that we're gonna temporarily make.
All right, so I'm buying 4. So now I'm up to 5 binders. And I think, well, how are we doing for stim packs?
I picked up
I have-
10.
I have 4 in my personal stash, but we can
Yeah, I picked up
arrange.
10 last time we were shopping, so that's probably fine.
all right, we're good.
Rations, we'll get a bunch. We'll get a bunch of food. Groceries.
Groceries.
Extra tea.
Max, come back. More tea to.
Kappa starts to weld, and you see that it's covering its eyes with its hand as it's going.
Adorable.
And then after it's finished welding, they look down. No power.
No, I know. I don't know
Why?
that would have happened. I removed this. The bolt that got flung.
My
right before I
bolt.
had it. Yes, exactly. I removed your bolt from this ship and no power. It just doesn't make any sense.
Hey! And it starts banging on the underside of the ship.
Oh, she doesn't really like it when I don't think that's really something that you.
It's ship. Cares not.
Well, wait.
You cry over ship?
I have. Yes. Unironic.
Why?
Because the Redshift Runner has saved my life, bud, and I'm sure you would understand that if it had saved yours. You've been saved by a ship?
Glass saves my life. No cry if break glass.
Maybe I'm just sensitive then. I don't know. I guess I just feel really close to her, I guess that's just what that is.
Go inside.
Okay, yeah, let's... Here, you can come on board. I mean, don't take anything. But you wouldn't. I'm sure you wouldn't. Come on board, Kappa.
Take this.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Of course, that's yours. That's not taking. That's something that you have now.
So they scuttle around. They don't even bother dropping at this point. They just scuttle around and then enter the ship. Dark.
No power.
Sad.
Yes, very bad. Have you ever seen anything like this, Kappa? I mean, not the no power, just this. Here, come on, I'll show you.
Give power.
Well, I can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
And they point at your blaster.
I mean, it's a bit
So there is
unconventional.
no real way to give this ship any amount of power through a blaster.
No. What if we had a really big blaster? No. Just kidding. Excuse me.
Ship starts punching one of the consoles.
Okay. You know what, Kappa? You've been doing this sort of thing for a long time. 3. Wow. Three ships.
Days. Punch, punch, punch,
Yeah,
punch.
that's my luck. It's gonna change at the gaming
And then
table.
you
that's
see a
for
little
sure.
a blip of like bloop, and a little blue light starts to blink.
No. Kappa, you're a genius.
Kappa fix.
Kappa,
I can't believe it.
Sorry.
Thanks, Liz. I hate it.
You're all-
I love it. Oh my
Well, I'm
god.
trying to convince Melba to buy a jetpack.
Oh, I need no convincing. How much is it?
It's like a lot. We can't, like, we'd have to put all of our money into it collectively.
I would like to vote that we fix the ship before we do anything else.
All right, but
But I can use the jetpack. And then cut 5 minutes later, just Melba floating through space.
do we have enough for one of my cybernetic enhancements yet?
Oh damn.
You were cutting out briefly. I don't know if your packs may be oddly placed.
Oh
or if they're
yeah.
just being
Hello. Hello.
There you go,
Hello.
you're
There you
good.
go.
Do we have enough for a cybernetic enhancement?
I'll have to check
Some
gear and
of
equipment.
them. It depends.
You'd have
You'll-
to find
yeah,
a place that does cybernetic enhancements, which
Correct.
this place does
All right.
not.
Yeah.
But that's not hard to find.
Oh, thanks, Zesty.
The cheapest one is 1,000, and that's for like a replacement organ. So, they're expensive.
I want the one that ups my brawn.
I fix ship.
A lot.
I fill its hole.
You have, and that is really incredible. And I thank you for your generosity and your talent, Kappa.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's like fantastic.
Goodbye
You-
forever.
Where are you going?
Kappa stays.
Well, Kappa took payment for the helping, which is great, and I just want to know if Kappa has any tips for the captain.
Kappa stays.
Okay.
Kappa go pick room. And
Wait.
Kappa just starts running and then heads immediately to Fina's quarters, rips the door open
No.
because, of course, the doors will open because there's still no power. There's now just that one blue blinking light. Nice bed.
Kappa, I think I
get mad.
Warm. And
no. Hey. Wait. So okay. So
Kappa
like
crawls up and just starts digging itself underneath the covers of Fina's bed.
Fina's gonna be really mad. Do you remember Fina? She was the scary one.
I mean, to be fair, between the three of us, she is the scary one.
And
Do the hair toss.
oh yeah. Okay.
Hooray!
Oh. could give Fina other room.
So, okay. So Kappa fixes things.
No, Kappa's definitely not a babu freak.
Babu
Right.
freak.
Kappa fixes things. Rigel flies things. Melba grabs people, and Fina is the fancy one. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by fancy?
Kappa fancy.
You know what? Actually, Kappa, you make a really good point. Okay, that's actually really true, and I'm sorry for doubting you. You know what, Kappa? Come on, let's go find you an even better room.
Even better.
Yeah, let's go see what we can do for you.
Crosshair.
What the fuck is that?
So perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Better room?
Sorry. Holy shit. What is
That's pretty close.
That's amazing.
That's pretty close. Five digits, not 3.
Yeah, but oh my god, it's incredible.
Wow.
It's absolutely
Holy
incredible.
Shit.
Well, that's what my heart will believe from now on. All right. Yeah, there's well, no, I mean Kitron's quarters, right?
Yeah.
Kitron's vacated said quarters.
Smells wet.
Yes, but that just means it's going to be even better when it's dry. See, it's so good now, but a little wet. But it's going to be even better when it's dry.
You know what? Roll me your charm. It's an easy charm, but roll me your charm.
Okay,
and I
buddy.
like that, so I'll give you a boost die. Anyway, for
Thanks.
the two of you,
Yeah.
the two of you are shopping.
Hey, shopping is it average, John? Or sorry, yeah.
Easy.
Standard, easy. Thanks.
Does this
Light
seem
side.
like a place that has people from all kinds of planets?
Yes, it's a neutral planet. It's not actually affiliated with either the Empire or the Alliance,
Oh, cool.
which means that it's a smuggler's planet.
Oh, you know. Sweet. Checking if it had like a significant population of the whatever the locals would be. But cool. Yeah, shopping.
As you're looking around at a jetpack, you see the human who is standing close, sidles up. She smiles. I am Mamay.
Mummy?
Mamay. M-A-M-A-Y. For all of you. Because I knew you would fucking ask. And I had it ready this time.
Yay!
And then we don't ask. Oh my god.
Whoops.
Fina.
I see
Melba.
that you have incredible taste.
Oh. You've got incredible stock.
Let me tell you about this baby. She puts her foot up on one of the rocket fuels and then taps it. You can fit so much fuel in this thing.
Oh my god. Yes. Hear that, Melba?
No, Kung Fu Fenris, because I refuse to do that thing.
Sorry, it is M-E-M-E?
M-A-M-A-Y.
Oh, sorry, M-A.
I was hoping it was meme.
No,
No.
Zestiartis is referring to a meme.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense, I suppose.
Is it M-A?
Yeah.
Yeah, very interested. How much is it going for?
This thing will run you about 6,000 credits.
Wow, that must be for the extra fuel capacity.
You can fit so much fuel in this thing.
The tactic of a salesman here.
In fact, it even has this function. And then she points to a button that's got like a big red with a yellow stripe button on the side. So if anyone's ever directly underneath you, you can push this flamethrower.
I'm not even here, but I'll allow this.
I mean, look, it's very impressive. It is.
That's what all the
very-
boys will say when you fly by with this jetpack.
Ah, well, you know, that's not as big of a selling point.
Yeah, but these colors are so not in season.
It's a jetpack.
Yeah, but you gotta be styling.
I suppose you could change the fuel additives to make its flames different color.
Sounds like work.
The problem is we're a little strapped for cash. We can only afford 3,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, for
Thanks, though.
3,000, I can offer you this. And she walks over and she pulls out a jetpack from behind the counter with multiple like weld patches on it. It's got some rust. It looks rickety, and it's about half the size.
Discount jetpack.
Yeah. No, thanks. Appreciate your time, though. Damn it.
You know, I hear that this jetpack once belonged to a Mandalorian.
Couldn't have been that good of a jetpack if they don't still have it.
My friend here has an excellent point. You don't have something in the mid-range between these two?
Melba.
In the jetpack range? No, I don't really carry that many jetpacks.
It's okay, Melba. We'll find a jetpack somewhere else.
Yeah. You know, we have, we run many successful transport operations. So if there's anything you need taken from point A to point B, maybe we could knock something off the price. There.
You really want this jetpack, don't you?
I'm definitely pointing to the nice shiny one. I mean, you know, I appreciate a fine crafted piece of equipment.
You like the flamethrower, right?
I do like the flamethrower.
Yeah. Right underneath you, it just belches fire all over your enemies.
Don't
What do you have
jetpacks
for
always do that?
tonight?
Excuse
This is
me.
like a big propper. It's got a button, see? Points to the button.
Disgusting.
Sure about that?
Absolutely.
Sure that button actually does anything?
Well, sure. Don't touch it, though. It's got a yellow stripe on it. It's dangerous.
Can I figure out how much this person is conning us?
Sure. I'm actually going to have you roll your vigilance on that one.
Ooh, vigilance. Difficulty?
Easy.
Oh, nice. 2 successes and a threat.
This jetpack's probably just looks nicer than the other one. Both of them would probably explode after like 3 flights. Especially because this one has extra fuel tanks attached to it. Probably not very well. And this button on the side, maybe it does something, but it's not a flamethrower. She probably has never pushed it.
Point it at her.
Well,
push
thank
it.
you anyway. Good luck selling your wares.
You know, I'd really like a demo.
Oh.
I
Of
don't think you want
that
to stand
button
anywhere near
specifically.
a demo, my friend.
Do you want to try it out?
I want to see the flamethrower work.
Well, I'm not going to set the flamethrower off in here.
How would we know that it's fully functional, though?
Melba.
You know
I'd
what?
like to see it.
You can take it for a test drive.
Is a shoddy piece of equipment that might explode.
I beg your pardon.
I'm
This is a
sorry, are you
quality-
eavesdropping on my private comment to my friend?
This is a quality jetpack.
Why don't you test it out then if you're so trusting of your...
I don't know how to fly one.
Of course. Melba?
Those who can't do.
Sell.
Sell.
What? Can't do teach. Horrible.
Yeah, it's not a jetpack, it's a jet crap. And we'll have no part of it.
Next stop.
Yep. Good day, madam. I said good day.
She does have a box of binders, though.
Oh, that's where I bought my other ones then, I guess. Because I bought 4.
Ooh,
Oh.
She want to
Yeah.
she want to sell them to you though now?
I
Well,
assume
I
you would
already
have picked
bought
up the
them for
binders.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Bye, Zesty.
Kappa eventually decides to take the quarters that were previously assigned to Kitrin, but insists on leaving the door open for a while, and has fashioned a sort of like fan with the pillow to just sort of try to get all the air out of the... It's incredibly inefficient, but it seems to make Kappa very happy.
You know what, Kappa? Whatever works best for you. That's fantastic.
Go look light.
Pardon?
Go look light.
Yep. I don't know what it was, sorry, but thank you. If it fixed the ship, that's going to be really great. So just give me a second here.
Kappa good.
Kappa is
Hello.
great.
Yes.
Hello. You do that. I'll be right back, Kappa. And I'm gonna head back to the console to see what this glowing, flashing light is.
So it's a flashing blue light. It's close to like a button.
So we don't have power yet, though, right? If I try to restart the ship,
I assume that if there is a light, there has to be something that powers said
there's
light.
at least some. Okay. All right. Well, it seems to want me to press this, so I will, and then I'll try to activate, and then I'll try to just see if the ship can get up and running. But I'll press this button that it seems to be directing me towards.
Okay. As you press it, you see that gradually some of the lights start to come on around you. And then you hear
I'm checking the inner ship comms, just what's going on with it. Seems to be blasting some static.
Yep.
It's weird.
The systems are starting to boot up, though.
Okay. Well, I don't want to definitely don't want to mess anything up again. So I'm not going to be taking anything else off, but what's going on? All right. Runner, let's see if you can really run. And it's starting to boot up, so I want to just, I'm not taking it off or anything, but I just want to see if it'll, activate.
Safe.
Excuse me?
Safe.
Yeah, I think we're safe. Who is this?
This is coming out of the comm port.
If is there any way that could be receiving a signal from somewhere in this area?
It's possible, but it doesn't seem that way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use comms to broadcast a message to the rest of the ship.
Go get a gun. Ship's haunted.
No, it's my ship. I'll do it.
Oh my god. It's not your ship.
It's not even your ship, Raggle.
Buzz, Neil, where are you going? Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. So good. Okay, well, I'm going to use the comms then, which will broadcast to Kappa, but whatever.
Save.
I'm going to dial up the Redshift Runner's data bank to see if there's any audio recordings that are maybe being stored in it.
No, you do find Melba's message that she received and that she sent out. It's up to you as to whether you want to play them or not.
Absolutely.
So you're listening to Melba's personal messages.
Yes.
Fair.
Well, will they be marked on red?
No.
Okay. Or red, rather, I guess.
The first one is just the one that details the bounty for Lobaku.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is her saying, oh, didn't get it, but still, if you have any other bounties, I'll totally get them.
That's exactly what she sounds like.
Okay.
My Melba imitation needs to work.
It's excellent. Don't change anything.
Safe. Safe.
Yes. We're
We
safe now.
Keep each other safe.
Each other. Sorry. Each other.
Can hear you. Safe.
God. My God.
Look, I understand this is a bit of a broken
And then
dialogue.
you hear off into the distance, light! Hello!
Oh no. Oh God, no. No, Kappa! Take off towards Kappa.
Kappa now has light
Oh, okay.
in their
okay.
quarters and is pointing up, light!
Yeah. We got it back, Kappa. You did it.
Kappa good.
Kappa, great.
Hello.
Kappa, fixed ship. Yes, Kappa, hello. You ever heard of a ship that talks back before? You ever?
Ship talks back. Show ship boss. Clong.
Kappa, no.
Kappa, yes. We're going to go back to you two.
Because there's no topping that.
All right, we need to get some liquor for Kappa.
We do.
And then
We need some celebratory spirits for ourselves.
we need to retrieve Rigel and go out for drinks. Yeah? Out for drinks is more
We may
fun.
need to bring the drinks to Rigel.
Not while he's
And then
working
maybe
on the
we can
ship.
Go out again.
Okay, that's
We
fair.
can have a picnic.
All the drinks. All right, we're gonna pick up some beverages and head back to the ship.
As you are heading out, you see that there is a Twi'lek. He looks like quite a venerable Twi'lek. Male Leku tend to be they tend to have one that's long. And sort of wrapped around. Well, no, they don't have one Leku. They have more than one. But shut up. You're a Leku.
There's sometimes Twi'lek with 3. But male Twi'lek is fine. I can discern their gender.
It's definitely a male. Yeah, no, we're gonna say some individuals had 4. Wow. No, we're
Damn.
just gonna say this one is 2. So this Twi'lek is reasonably old, dressed in robes that you can recognize as from Ryloth.
In the Ryloth style, yeah.
Yes, and they look like they were quite nice, but now have grown a bit ratty.
So in Twi'lek language, Twi'leki? I don't know.
Which I believe Melba still understands.
Yeah, but just greetings.
Child, are you all right?
Plenty, all right. How about yourself?
You're weaving from side to side.
I want to
no,
try to
you
grab.
are-
I want to try to take his hand.
So as you take his hand,
Yeah.
his hand is shaking. It's
Yeah.
the thing is though, he looks older,
Yeah.
but he doesn't look like he's so old that he shouldn't be able to hold himself up.
Yeah, boy.
No, my friend, I'm afraid that's you. Let's get you seated somewhere.
Oh, yes. It would be right to sit.
Is there like a restaurant or a cafe or something?
Yeah, there's the
nearby?
cantina that you were
Great.
like passed by when you first came in.
Cool.
It's still close.
Yeah.
Your friend.
Yes.
It is good to see you, Gran.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Melba.
I'm sorry. That's not his name. He's apologizing.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
Sorry, you grabbed the pencil.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just like,
Wait
no,
a
that's-
second.
that's
I wrote
not-
the S and then I stopped.
Damn it.
Oh,
Hi, sorry, I'm Melba.
why?
Oh, sorry, I'm Dab.
My name is Mastar. M-A-S-T apostrophe E-R.
Mastar.
No, I just spelled master.
Yeah.
Okay,
A-R?
no, it's
Mastar.
I'll
A-R?
say it's M-A-S-T apostrophe U-R-R. Mastar.
Mastar.
There.
Master.
Yeah. I completely unintentionally was like, oh yeah, his name's Master. It's not Mama.
Just ma. Master. Fina Mersu.
I think somebody may have taken my medication.
Well, where do you typically get your medication? Perhaps we can get you a fresh dosage.
Medication. And he opens up a pouch, and inside you see that there's it smells almost like mnemonic candies, but like this has been ground so finely, and there's some other strange scent that is accompanying it.
Damn it. I was like, I did a case. Don't have that shit anymore.
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you know Namana?
I'm aware of it.
Do you have any?
I do not.
Oh,
Is that what you're missing? Is that your medication?
yes. Is there any way to help me? And he looks up at Melba, and there's just this pleading in his eyes. The thing is, this actually here.
Yeah.
Who has the better medicine?
Oof.
Cruising. I have 2 int.
I have none.
What's your int?
I 2.
So either one of you can roll.
Go for it, Melba. I mean, Bina. Go for it, Melba. Why I will.
I know what you meant.
But
Why, I will. Thanks there, Melba.
thanks, Melba. You're a champ.
Difficulty is 2.
A real pal.
2 failure, 1 advantage.
Ooh.
So
You're not sure what's wrong with him,
Yeah.
but this has no indication that this is like these are withdrawal symptoms. So this is not like he's drug addled and is looking for a fix. There's definitely something wrong with him, but it's not drugs.
So I can try to get you some Namana, but this isn't. It's not.
The humans love it.
I'm sure they do. Were you maybe trying something new recently? Or an alternate source?
My medicine. I was looking for my medicine.
But there's something else in here that isn't Namana.
Oh. And he hands it to you.
Look at it.
So inside, it's been laced with spice. So this is something that you can find on Kessel.
Yep.
It's
Doesn't Ryloth have spice mines too? I think it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It is way harsher and way
Yeah.
more dangerous. But again, he's not showing evidence of being addled by glitter spice.
Okay.
Fucky hell.
Do you also use spice?
Spice.
There's spice
no,
in here.
child.
There's spice in here.
Dangerous. You
I'm
shouldn't.
not here to judge you.
You shouldn't use the spice. That's for humans.
But there's some in here.
No, it's just Namana candies.
Do you have any friends here?
Well, yes, I have you.
Oh,
Other
boy.
than me.
Bring him on board.
Well, I have my partner, but he owes me so much, and I haven't seen him recently.
What's your partner's name?
My partner's name is Nenzana. N-E-N.
Yep.
Z. Apostrophe.
Look at this.
A-N-A.
Bam!
Boom. Thank you. Nanzana.
He owes me for my business. Are you knowledgeable about business?
I am.
He exports Namana, and I import Namana.
Into yourself?
No.
I wink at him.
No, the humans are like Namana.
Yes.
But
There's
he owes me for the last 3 shipments, and I haven't heard from him recently, which means that he isn't sending me my medication anymore.
so your last 3 shipments, huh?
Yes.
Was he operating off of Bakura?
That's a planet I've heard of.
Is that where he was operating from?
It's hard to remember, child. I trusted him.
You aren't that old now. You
Can we get you something to drink? Maybe like a tea.
Drinks. Oh, a tea would be lovely. Your friend is so kind.
She is wonderful.
Yeah, I'll go get a drinks, refreshments for everyone.
Thank you, Melba. Sorry. So,
3 shipments.
how often are the
lost.
shipments usually?
Well, they come when they're ready.
How long has it been since you got your last shipment?
Oh boy.
Oh, it's been a few months now.
We had some trouble surrounding some shipments out of Bakura.
Are you from Bakura?
No, I'm from Ryloth.
That's good. It's been so long since I've seen home.
Still as hot as ever.
Do they?
And I don't
Do they still have those special drinks that they serve at sunset? It was all the rage while I was there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't show your butt.
I'm gonna lean my head towards the interior or whatever, be like, and name the drink.
Rigel,
Yes.
back to you.
I'm currently trying to convince Kappa not to slam the ship, or like the walls or whatever.
Kappa good. Kappa make air. You go.
Okay.
Show boss.
Yes. Yes, I am the
Hello.
captain. Okay. Hello.
And then it gets its whisker caught in the pillow, and it pulls out, and it goes, oh, oh.
That looks painful, Kappa. Are you okay? Can I...
Kappa grow back.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine then, I guess. You make your air, and you let me know if you need anything for that whisker, friend. I'll... I'm gonna return to the cockpit, but I'm wondering if there's anywhere I might be able to more easily, like... No, there's nothing to, like, I don't know what's happening with the ship right now, other than the fact that it's trying to communicate with me, so I can't, like, interface with it. You know what I mean?
You just, jam one of the cables into the back of your head. Like,
I'm sure I've seen this in a movie somewhere.
This isn't the Matrix.
Safe.
I think we are safe.
Keep each other safe.
Hey, Redshift, do you know who I am?
Deserve it.
Deserve it?
You deserve it. Right. Right to be safe.
Well, thank you. I like to think I do deserve to be safe. Thanks. We're trying to keep ourselves that way. It's getting tougher by the day. I gotta be honest with you, Redshift. Yeah, listen to me talking about myself.
Did you just call me red shit?
No,
You
on
little
purpose.
monster.
Why don't you come in here and interface with me sometime?
I'll have you know that I graduated top of my class from the Navy SEALs, and I can bring the full force of the United States Marine Corps down on your punk ass. You're dead, kiddo.
I really hope I get this in like a dot matrix printer, like printout. Like, come on.
You're about to reap the world.
I can't believe this ship is memeing me to death. Horrible. You look at me talking about myself. You talk now. Redshift, why did they put a restraining bolt on you? Oh dear, oh buddy.
Because and the blue light goes off. The other lights stay on, but the blue light goes off.
Where'd you... Redshift? Where'd you go? Can I run a diagnostic on the ship, John? Is it
I mean, you have been.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
But, like,
So, I mean,
are you
power's
looking for
still
something
on,
different?
it's fine. Sorry?
The ship seems to now be operational.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Kappa. How's the air coming, Kappa?
Less wet.
Okay. It's gonna be
Kappa
great
good.
when it's not wet. Honestly, you know who was in here last? And I like motion up like really tall. Almost. as great as you.
No.
Oh,
And then throws the pillow at you.
Ah.
I go down like a sack of bricks. My ticker has given out.
And while we have you dealing with your new Twi'lek friend, and you dealing with whatever the hell Kappa is, there's someone who's asking for help. But none of you can hear it. And I think we'll end the session there.
Oh no!
No.
We're just
Oh no.
we're just three bad hombres trying to help people.
We're
We
just three rude dudes making our way through the
universe. Very good. Yes. Galaxy.
With the rude
Shoot.
So I'm going to point out that my phone is smart enough that it's like, hey, I see that you've set an alarm to wake up tomorrow, but I also see that it's marked as a holiday. Are you sure you want to wake up tomorrow?
Fucking idiot. Whoa.
Technology.
That's real. That's real nice.
Aw.
Like,
Real nice.
thank you, phone.
For not waking
My
me
phone
up
would
at
just be like, yeah, wake up, you
7 a.m.
You dumb.
I wish I could save Ryloth. I wish I could save the Redshift Runner. I wish I could get myself a jetpack.
I wish I had a jetpack.
It's gonna be our holiday
And
wishes.
no one can hear me.
So now it's saying that it's skipped, but tomorrow only. I also got a message while we were playing that says that my sister has had her Thanksgiving dinner, which she really appreciated, but she sent me a picture of a very tiny plate, which was for her dog.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
Erwin, I don't want to know about how my phone's plotting to kill me.
Damn, Jeb phone.
Jeff phone.
Woo.
Because I'm not on the Apple ecosystem, whenever his family tries to share stuff with me, I just get these weird emails from phone numbers. And I'm like, what is this? So
So we went clockwise, then counterclockwise, then clockwise again. So it's counterclockwise, which means that
I'm
for
going
you,
to use.
Kate, you have to say what you liked about what Liz did today. Nothing.
Yeah. Damn it, you stole my joke.
Nothing at all.
I think you made a really cool choice in terms of I liked that you, in terms of Kitron changing the deal or offering you a counter deal, that you took some time to consider it and that you decided, even though your path is bounty hunter, to make a choice that was separate from your predefined, my character is this. So, very cool.
Yeah,
Liz, try to find something nice to say about Scott.
it's a challenge sometimes.
I
can
just
cancel.
think that Rigel is developing to be a real treat. I love Melba and Rigel's bickering. I love how Rigel speaks to the ship and his blinking and his shifty eye movements. I just think you found a fantastic character. I'm so excited to see where it goes.
Thanks.
Scott?
Fetch.
Yeah, I don't even know if
Huge
you need to
win.
say
Play
anything
a
else.
game, and I know we're not doing those anymore. But huge win. I'm a
was
big
so
fan.
good.
It was a great moment, Kate, and it was well played.
What'd you learn?
Oh.
Learn that sass can still exist.
That's good enough for me, Liz.
Melba learned that even though that would have advanced her bounty hunting career, it wouldn't have been as satisfying as if she got her first one herself. So she wasn't as sad as she thought she'd be.
Scott?
The Redshift Runner has something to say to me or to somebody anyway. That's what I learned.
That's fair.
Is that enough?
So tomorrow is technically a federal holiday. But that doesn't mean that this week isn't going to have some cool shit. Tuesday,
Tuesday is open for a steel stream, my friends. I will not be streaming on Tuesday evening. I would, however, love to draw attention, if I can take this moment to plug my plugs. The 27th of October, going into Spooky Night, there will be a possibly even a double feature hosted by me on Discord. We're going to be streaming a spooky movie and then possibly a spooky TV show. And I'm really excited. Details to come in the coming week.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if there's a steel stream, I might take it, but we'll see. Wednesday?
Wednesday, there is Drew Crew. We're
New book.
starting a new book.
New book.
We are starting The Secret of Redgate Farm. And
I hope it's bodies.
look how ancient this book is.
Yeah.
I now have members of my family texting me and saying, oh, I was like, I walked by a bench and I saw 5 Nancy Drew books, so I picked them up. Or, oh, I was in a used bookstore and this book was for $1, so I picked it up. People are sending me these to read.
I just saw the words bears and pirates within 2 sentences of each other on one page. I'm just saying. It could be
Yeah,
any,
but
could
like,
be anything.
look at this. Look, y'all, look how thick these margins are. These are thick with a
Thick
5 C's.
3 C's.
margins.
I was planning on doing this on Wednesday after Drew Crew. So starting at, I guess, around 6 o'clock. But I now am going to shift to bite JT's ideas. I am going to start trying to stream VR as put it forward in the Discord. And I believe that at the moment, the front runner for the game that I will play, I have an option of 2 games that I will try. One of them will be either Beat Saber, and the other is Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh, damn.
So
Is that the one that Patricia voiced?
yes.
Oh.
It's Patricia, friend of the stream.
Schumer
So
hat.
for Beat Saber, the reason why I'm considering them, Beat Saber, apparently there is a way for audience members to vote on what songs they want to hear, and there is a huge number of custom songs out there, whereas Squadrons has less audience participation, but perhaps more in lines with the games that we're running on Sunday. So a poll will be going up in the Discord and on Twitter so people can make their choices there. Thursday, RPG Clinic. RPG Clinic, we're going to go for the beginnings of plot as our topic for that, unless any of you want to take RPG Clinic this particular week. But we're going to go for the beginnings of plot, how to start developing an adventure from scratch.
That's great.
Friday,
There's more Punchy. Horizon Zero Dawn, Frozen Wilds.
Saturday,
Is it
No,
me?
wait, no, you have workshop.
I do have a workshop.
So, y'all, if you want to have the same arrangement that we had yesterday,
well, speaking of arrangements, there's been things happening during the day, which is when we're typically not active. But
Yeah, I'm streaming Genshin Impact to 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. most weekdays. Maybe not tomorrow since it's a holiday. But yeah, catch me playing that. Yeah, aka Breath of the Waifu. It's really pretty. I'm trying to also pace myself by just doing it on stream. Twitch.tv/ZenRobo, and possibly also this coming Saturday if there's a still stream available.
Yeah.
or Tuesday.
Or Tuesday evening, we'll see.
or all 3.
All the streams!
Yeah. So there's been a bunch of things. Look, one of the things that I can say is we'd love to hear feedback from you, and the best place to hear feedback is probably by messaging us on Discord. And the Discord is available there. The other thing is that if you have feedback, but for some reason you do not want to talk to us directly, you can always talk to either She Who Knows 10,000 Things or Entropy's Disciple. Aragorn or the Crosshair would probably be most happy to pass along any messages that you have for us. And believe me, we care about what you think, so we would like to hear. Again, we're separated right now, but the reason why we were able to keep going is thanks to your support. You're the ones who made this possible, who made the technology that we have available so that we can try to do this as seamlessly as possible. We have another 2 weeks of this before potentially being able to reunite, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, is there anything else?
Thanks for game.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, game. Thank you, game.
Thank you, 5.
Dave.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you, 5. That's up and to the right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.